May 23rd. And Lush. Who we got with us today?
Man, of course, you feel me? The Friday All-Star cast. We got the plug. We got Evil. You feel me? We got Remo.
Come on, man.
Almighty Sus Gerbenstein. Going
cool,
crazy right now. What's been up with y'all, man?
You know, going on hikes and shit, working out, you know, regular shit.
So what's your hiking fits like? Because you can't be you're not wearing bussy on the trip and all that, are you?
No, I'm just wearing like cheap and heavily off a lot. I might just make my own hiking gear because, like, you know, like I'm just wearing the homie shit, like, because I don't have no other plain t-shirts and shit. Like I be like trying to wear just regular t-shirt. I be looking like all of my shit is like damn near like the homies just brands and shit. Like
so, like we had spoke about potentially doing like a stream where I hike with these guys, but
you're gonna pass out though.
Yeah,
I'm about to say, like, you ready for
You're not
that
gonna
shit?
make
Yeah.
it.
Lush for sure gonna pass out. You got health problems, nigga.
I got conditioning that would probably maybe in 6 months I could fuck with y'all. But like
Nigga said, catch me next year.
because no, the thing is, it's not. They're not going on hikes, bro. They're like
We're going on like
free climbing.
Like,
Yeah.
7 mile, 8
Yeah.
mile
None of that
type
shit.
Word.
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie.
7 mile hikes.
I'm
7 mile
You
hikes.
ain't playing no
all
games.
incline.
Oh yeah,
too.
incline too. Not
Right.
just a hike, like incline.
It ain't a
type
long walk. It's like really
Nigga
going
getting a
up
mile
mountain.
out of me max.
shit. Fuck.
No,
Fuck no.
see, I could do
You're
like
not
2
even
or
gonna make
3
it the
for
hike to
sure,
the hike.
like-
I'm good.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, the hike to the hike is already intense.
Hell no. I'm straight. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
So wait,
It
does
feels
how-
good though when you get to the top. It's like you get a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, you niggas gotta walk back down.
Yeah, that's the better
That's
part.
easier. That's easier.
It's more relaxed.
No, it's not easy.
ready to
No,
go
it's not.
home.
No, actually, no.
It's too mu-
It's
it's a lot of
inclines, too
pressure.
inclines. So it's
Okay.
the pressure's on your knees.
Yeah.
So as you walking down, like all
Yeah,
the
you
weight
gotta
is
stop
shifting.
yourself. And,
Yeah.
hell nah. I'm
And
straight.
it's dangerous as fuck. Nigga, you fall, you're gonna roll down the hill. Like it's bad. Like,
How
I'm not
how
gonna
long
lie.
do those hikes take? Because that's like 7 miles to even walk
I
on the
mean,
streets.
if you take the
Hours.
long way and go to the top, it's probably gonna take about like an hour. If you go like the other way, you can get to the top in like 30, 45 minutes.
A 7 mile hike.
7
No,
miles
he's
ain't no
he's
way.
pushing.
Hell
He's
no.
No, I
fake
be
like
pushing.
speed walking.
7 miles don't
jogging
I
30
mean,
minutes.
I be
halfway.
off some shit. I ain't gonna lie. I
7
be
miles
like,
in 30 minutes
I be
is
high
good.
off adrenaline, nigga. I just be like, nigga, I'm about to get to the top, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't stopping.
When I go by myself, it'll take me about 3 hours.
Him 3 hours.
When
Me,
I'm with him, I gotta put a little extra. I gotta do a little jog to it.
Jog.
Hell
no.
yeah.
Crazy. You guys are insane.
I'm good.
Are you doomsday prepping or what? Is this
I
for like
told you, I'm preparing for. I'm about to win the Olympics gold medal, nigga, and I'm preparing for the apocalypse, nigga.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
coming.
Like,
Man, 7 miles, 30 minutes. Yeah, that nigga ready already. I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't even
rough.
like-
Hell
know
nah.
how
Them
that's
niggas need to
physically
time that
possible.
shit. I don't believe it. Nigga need to time that shit. 7 miles,
Nah,
30
not
minutes. Who fuck
30.
is this nigga? You saying?
Not 30. Not
Hell
30.
no.
To get to the halfway point, maybe 30.
30.
But
No,
then
no, to the halfway point, 15 minutes. I just did
y'all
it. the
jogging
other day.
that shit then.
The halfway point doing the medium way, not the long way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You could definitely do that.
Yeah, 15 minutes, easy.
can't you like tone it down if like somebody that's not as advanced?
No, the
wants
goal
to
is to not tone it down. The goal is to tone it up.
Damn, fool. Hey,
Everybody that thinks it's easy, we're gonna take them the hard way.
Yeah.
But,
But, like,
it's an easy way. You can
If you
tone
just
it
want
down.
to, do some light shit, we can take the long way. But that one is kind of janky too.
What's up with so Ralphie had been talking about doing a crash out hike where he is
With the YNs,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I had like at least 500 DMs of YNs, official YNs, like take me, I'm trying to go, like that, homie. So that just shows me like the influence of the young niggas, like they like, man, shit, I can do it. Like,
Yeah.
you don't want to worry about no damn hike at first. You know.
They think there's
I ain't
like
gonna lie. The only time I ever went on a hike was with bitches.
No cap.
I'm
But-
not finna be.
But what if you
niggas
tell
sweating.
like what if you
I'm
tell all
alright.
the YNs like, hey, there's a fucking the last ever 8 of walk is
I
at the
ain't-
top of the hill.
I ain't that.
Just
No,
call
you
it
gotta
like
tell
that,
them
bitch,
it's
grab
you gotta tell them it's a switch up there free,
There's a switch.
and they might
You
go.
switch you get to the
No
top.
cap, you get
They
to the
going
top,
this
you
way.
get free switch. They going.
These got switches in Cali.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Hell.
But nigga, it's every gun that's
Word.
anywhere else in Cali right now, nigga.
Hell fucking
Not that it's legal, but shit is here.
You know,
I
what's-
think I'm pretty sure this already public information, nigga. I'm pretty sure I seen that shit on YouTube, nigga. You feel me? RP my nigga Earl Swavey, nigga. I'm almost
Yep.
1,000% sure it
Damn.
was a switch.
Oh, that
Thank
nigga.
you, bro. Cause I heard the footage, nigga. That motherfucker said. I'm like, oh yeah.
And that was a long time ago
That's
too.
switched. Maybe
That was
like
like
2 years.
yeah,
Yeah,
that was
like
a few
2-3
years
years
ago.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like 3-4 years ago. Same thing with old girl from Mob who passed away. Lady Takeoff.
Yeah,
And the other female who passed away with her, I'm almost 100% sure it was switched with that because I seen the footage. Nigga, it's been switches here since at least 2020.
Yeah.
Yo, who's
a switch in the fin gonna get your ass in the feds out here though. You,
Oh, yeah.
And a ghost, you going to the feds.
Oh yeah, and even a stick. Even a stick.
I mean, I feel like you can wiggle with the stick, but like
You
a
can wiggle, but they
ghost,
still on your ass.
a fin and a
Stick,
switch,
they still on
you
your
going
ass.
to the feds.
Yeah, and they still like even for a stick, it's supposed to be an additional sentence.
I think
know
they
niggas-
passed a law now that you can own a clip that has more than 10 bullets.
Oh really? That's
It's-
got to be some.
it's
news.
I got a
Niggas-
legal gun and I got a stick, and every time I get stopped, they look at it, give it right back to me.
Hand it right
Right.
back. Nah, no care. Every time I
That's
be like,
awesome.
what the fuck, nigga? Nah, but I was gonna say like niggas out here right now is still like, cause a lot of niggas got arrested and they had guns, and in 12 they didn't know what a switch was,
Yeah.
and then they start going back into niggas' guns and looking at the gun like,
Realize
oh
what
shit,
they
this
had
got a
in the-
switch, and a lot of
Yeah.
niggas been getting that charged.
That's not even fair. They shouldn't be able to do
But
that. Like
it's not fair, but
the law.
it's an open case. Like let's say if you.
Oh, okay.
Let's say if it's a case that's not like they didn't file it, but they filed it and they DN reject. Now they can refile because it was a DN reject.
that's
And
jank.
what they reviewed the evidence.
They
type
revealed
shit.
the evidence like, oh, this not just a regular gun. This is a, you know what I'm saying?
It's like if somebody caught a body 20 years ago and they got the DNA and shit now, they can
Yeah.
figure it all out.
Yeah.
As long as they haven't been tried for it, because if they've already been brought to trial, they can't like retry. But if it's a DA reject, technically never been brought to trial, so that's probably why they're able to do that. Suspect, who is you posted a girl on your Instagram story recently that rap hella hard.
Troubles.
Yeah.
That shit hard.
Yeah, what's her name?
That shit hard. La Scandalous. That's Shay Shay. I don't even think she know that I know her. Back in the day from when I used to roam the A-Trays and shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you a LA nigga fool, I ain't gonna lie. The 80s and the jungles used to be open season for anybody. If you wasn't neighborhood, you could venture the jungles in the 80s. You feel me? It's some shit called the I ain't gonna say the disrespectful term, but it's a disrespectful term from neighborhood, and they got the house.
Oh, the building?
after it. You know,
The
you feel me?
apartments?
The app houses.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm talking. I was in that motherfucker every single day, nigga. Every day, catch the train, go over there. You feel me? And I came across her a couple times over there, if I'm not mistaken. You feel me? But nigga, she from Troubles. That shit hard. The first thing I said was, nigga, I think it ain't enough active female gangbang rappers here. That's a whole lane. That's a
For
whole
sure,
lane.
for
For being
sure.
a female and you making gangbang rap like niggas, that's a lane. Cause it ain't name one.
It's rare.
I can't name one. Can you?
They don't even want to be niggas. Bitches just want to be niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I can't name one bitch that gangbang from the hood with a single.
No, to be honest, no.
I honestly want bitches to go back to singing and shit. Like, y'all bitches need to start singing and shit. Go back to
We
being
need a R&B
Beyonce.
hit.
Too many city girls.
And no, they just need to go. Like, it was back then, it was like one Trina, one Lil Kim, like not 100 of these bitches. Like,
shit
it's cool if you hard, like Mulatto hard, like certain motherfuckers hard.
I ain't
What's the
gonna
other
lie.
one?
I want to see some thug bitches rapping that's from the land. That's hard, nigga. You see the bitch, Dickie Soup? She got hoods whacked all on the back.
She's
I don't want her
dissing-
for me. I
she's-
don't want her for me. But for LA, we need that. That's hard. We already want to be EBK. Every nigga walk around with a shiesty, taking pictures at the ground like this and shit. I'm over that. Can we get back to us?
If they is doing that, they gotta be
gotta be on that.
extremely hard. And no, not just on that. Like,
Shit
you
hard,
gotta
bro.
be amazingly
Rap good.
hard, bro. Like, you
Yeah.
gotta be like outstandingly hard. Like, you have to be like, it has to be undeniable.
I
Like,
don't
you
think
know
she
what I'm
gotta
saying?
be amazing. You just gotta be hard. You just gotta be hard and believable. That's all I want. I just want to hear that shit. This shit hard. And she kind of like that. She on that. This shit hard. I'm playing it.
When I
I'm
think about
playing it,
hard,
bro.
I think about like Cash Doll, like
She
Mulatto,
they can
like,
rap for real.
like,
That's
Rap.
why, yeah.
I fuck with Cash
Them bitches
Doll.
die.
and
Yeah.
shit, like,
Cash
you know
Doll
what
can
I'm saying?
rap. Them bitches
Mulatto
cool.
can rap.
Lotto
They
can
can
rap.
but
Lotto
I
can
ain't never, bro, none of that shit that I be hearing be like, whoa. This is like,
She
damn.
say like at least 10 bars a song, Mulatto, for sure.
I ain't gonna lie. All that shit be sounding like it's 30 people in there helping her.
Well, no.
Hey, if it is,
Absolutely.
That nigga said,
If it is, that means that's why it's hard. Like, you know what I'm
But
saying?
hell,
Like,
No, but I knew
Like,
she.
hey,
I knew
y'all
she
know
She
was
knows
right.
how to make her
Y'all
delivery,
know
right?
Moneybag just got exposed for having writers for all them catchy ass songs and shit.
Not
Y'all
surprised.
see that shit?
Not
No
surprised.
cap. You can tell
Yeah.
every song got a topic is super Twittery and like
Nah,
Instagram
facts.
and some shit. with
TikTok-ish.
Yeah, nah, that shit bunk. You
But
feel me?
now-
Now they find somebody that listens to your music and can make the perfect song for you.
Yeah,
When they got
exactly.
They
so much
understand
money,
like,
in your
oh, this
budget,
song is a good song for this
They ain't saying
person.
there's nothing wrong with that, but I can't disrespect your amazing penmanship.
they gon'
when
they
it's
gonna
10
make
people
sure
helping you.
they get
Just
their
can't.
money back. They gonna have to put you in a room with people that they know that are gonna have some bars for you.
Bro, everybody, once you reach a level in the industry, has had help. If people knew, if these hip hop purists knew, because they like hold their favorite rappers on such this pedestal, how much help. And I'm like, I'm not gonna say Nas, but I'm not gonna not say Nas. Like that's how high up it goes.
Look,
like, everybody.
That's
How
why
I feel
prefer
about that
underground
shit-
Rappers.
that shit don't matter.
It don't.
Because just because somebody wrote a song doesn't mean you don't know how to make music.
I think it
Facts.
Right,
you
don't
know what
matter
I'm saying?
depending
Or
on the
right- or either
context,
way,
bro. I think it matter if we're talking about amazing penmanship. I don't think it matter if we just talking about making a good song. But it do matter if niggas hold you in this top 5, top
MC.
10.
But if
nigga for lyrics.
If you acting like you an MC and all that shit, that's when it matters.
It
let me tell you why.
straight up.
Let me tell you why it still don't matter. Let me tell you why. I can
If
explain
you
it
an MC,
perfectly.
all right,
You an
Let me
MC,
tell you
it
why.
matter, bro.
Because
Alright.
if you wrote over so many songs, how many more words and like phrases do you actually have to use?
That's
You
the
get what I'm
point of being
saying?
an amazing
Like
MC, you keep coming up with more.
if you done wrote
Not take
over
10 people.
100,000, like 1,000
Wayne
songs,
do.
like you
That
know what I'm
nigga
saying?
don't got hella people in there
Wayne
helping
punching
him.
in is different.
Wayne's has
We can't
had
do
a
that.
lot of help.
But
we can't
yeah,
do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
We
I,
can't do that.
I feel like if you gonna call yourself an
Cop-out.
MC, you got to be writing your own
that
shit.
Okay.
Now, if you just making music, you making club
Ain't
bangers,
nothing wrong with
it's
that.
fair game.
Ain't
Okay,
nothing wrong with
so
that.
let's remove her singing. Is Lauryn Hill a real MC? Isn't she?
I mean,
isn't she
an MC,
widely?
but she does all kind of different things.
But
though.
isn't she like widely regarded as one of the best female MCs of all
Yeah,
time?
100%.
For one album.
For one album, but we
Yeah.
ain't seen.
What
Well,
about
she was
what
one
about
and
all the shit
done.
with the Fugees too.
You know
One
who
and
I
done.
like that was rapping?
But she ain't
what's her
writing her own
name?
shit.
Then
Lauryn
we
Hill's
can't
not a
hold.
writer.
E
Then
was
she.
hard.
Then we
Then
can't hold
also
her.
hard.
Then she
He-
You can't
disqualified.
hold her in top 5 lyricists. You just can't.
But this is a good. I'm glad we talking about this right now because this is a good way to get into the third topic right here. So Remy
Another
Ma.
person that's hard.
Yeah,
So
she-
Remy Ma
Papoose,
and
nigga.
Papoose
Remy,
been going
too.
at it on
Remy Ma.
IG. I don't know if y'all been seeing everything was going on, but Lush, let you explain some of the backstory because a couple months ago we kind of found out that Papoose and Remy Ma, they had the little divorce situation going on where they was trying to get a divorce, and there was a rap battle that I think it was Geechee Gotti.
versus Easy the Black Captain, where it was so basically everyone in battle rap had already known for a while.
Yeah,
Because Remy is very respected in the battle rap community as being just one of the top female spitters in history,
Yeah.
with a lot of bars that are kind of geared towards battle rap type lyricism. She is spitter for real. So she wound up launching her own battle rap league called Chrome 23 back in 2022.
Yeah.
And it was super lit. It made a lot of noise because, she put in big budgets behind things. She also got, Remy became like a reality show personality too. So
Uh-huh.
she has like messy budgets behind her, let's just say, right?
yeah.
And then, so there's a battle rapper named Easy the Black Captain, who is basically just known as a really trenchy rapper from Philly who talked that street shit, was grimy as hell, realism and pain in the context of battle rap. Then she's with Papoose. He supposedly started knocking her down on the low. You feel me?
That's the crazy
And
part.
you gotta realize too, this is basically her artist.
Yeah. I mean,
Basically.
Basically, yeah.
Yes.
This
yes.
is one of the people that's a
Because-
part of her,
Yes.
her newly launched show, and
Yes.
he's one of the rappers
You
on there,
fuck
right?
the hell.
Yes,
You
yeah.
start fucking the hell.
Which is crazy.
you
Yes.
suck, bitch.
Now, let's take it back a little further. Remember, Remy got that charge. She did several years in the pen.
And that boy
Papoose-
held
And
her down.
Papoose,
down.
he literally gained so for the last, I think she did 6 years in jail for
More, maybe?
maybe
yeah.
It was like
6,
8,
8,
9.
maybe
Yeah,
8,
yeah,
9.
yeah, yeah.
She did a
At least
long
8,
ass
yeah.
bid, right? All right. So Papoose and Remy, they had this thing where he was basically the spokesperson for her whole bid. Everybody,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying,
He was
going to
her
Papoose.
liaison.
Nigga, literally, he was setting up everything for her. So they, the Black Love shit started because as soon as he got out, they got on the, I think they was on Love and Hip Hop. Actually, they was on Love and Hip Hop. The
They was
Black
the face
Love
for
shit,
Black Love.
man. Besides Beyonce and Jay-Z, they were trying to give it to Papoose and Remy.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are upset with Remy because they're like, damn, you bogus as hell. You let your dude, you know what I'm saying, held you down for 8 to 9 years. You get out and you start cheating on this nigga with a little lame battle rap. I ain't gonna say
do
lame,
wanna
but
say-
a nigga who ain't, you know what I'm saying, on Papoose level of
At all.
At
look,
all. You know
I
what I'm
do
saying?
want to say, even because, look, I seen she tried to say, oh, y'all don't know what he was doing while I was in jail. We don't. And that's the reason we fuck with him. If he was doing anything, we didn't hear about that shit.
No,
a good
I
point.
think he was allowed to like get.
Nobody
some
heard
pussy,
about
like,
nothing. If
duh.
he did, nobody
But
heard
even
about
if he
nothing.
was allowed to get some
He
pussy,
held
none of the
enough
chicks
respect.
came
Yeah,
forward.
exactly. You know, that's what I'm saying.
He
It's
had
all
enough
in
respect
accordance.
for her to keep that shit on the low, like he should have. You know what I'm saying? So he held her down. If he was doing whatever he was doing, it wasn't in public. It didn't embarrass you. He wasn't bashing your name. And outside of holding you down, like this nigga Remo said, he was doing all the shit for your career that we seen. You feel me? If it's artists and managers behind doors that we not seeing, cool. But publicly, this the nigga that's keeping your torch lit. Here, we didn't give a fuck about what you had going on until we heard Papoose say something about it.
And there's like two things. One, Papoose clearly, well, first of all, Remy clearly is like turned on by lyricists. Like her cooch gets wet when somebody spits a punchline.
Clearly.
Because
Yeah,
the
nah,
dudes,
facts.
because Remy is bad as fuck. Let's be honest. She could be like Eve and get one of these like white
She like a
billionaire
fine auntie.
fools.
Yeah,
Or,
nah, she bad.
I think
She
she
did get a billionaire,
She did,
huh?
yeah,
I forgot.
yeah.
That's
Got
why
on.
she
Like
went
a
off the
whole
guard.
Bro, the
Yeah,
nigga
she
on
went
the
off the
island.
grid.
The
Yeah.
nigga
first
on,
remember she
he
had
like
a
the
girl.
prince of an island or some shit.
yeah,
He
yeah.
like a European prince or some
Yeah,
shit. Something
exactly.
like
Some
that.
rich
That's
old white dude,
crazy.
you feel me? And
Yeah.
like Eve is worth more money than probably any female rapper besides like Cardi and Nicki, because now her net worth is like at least a half.
I wouldn't say I'd probably hold more weight.
Yeah, it do. Yeah,
Richer though,
exactly,
I don't know. It's a lot of rich female rappers.
Dude, like
Hold more
her-
weight. I get that.
Shit, her wealth though. Think about like that amount of
Like
money.
what kind of business is like?
No, but being
Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not hip
Yeah.
because like I
money.
feel like I'm out the loop on this.
No, no,
one.
no.
Like,
All I'm saying,
like
Joe.
500
And they
what,
gotta do
nigga?
it.
500 million, nigga?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
I need to see this.
Evil signed a Fat Joe?
No,
He
Remy.
talking about Eve. Yeah,
Remy.
Remy was
Remy.
signed a
talking
Fat
about
Joe.
Eve.
Yeah, we was talking about
Nah,
Eve just
Eve
now,
owned
but-
because the prince.
I
That's what I'm
fuck-
saying.
yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
She rich because
Oh,
the
I thought we was talking about.
No, I said.
No,
I said.
no,
Oh
Eve.
no, Eve. Yeah,
Eve,
she
Eve
got
got more
yeah,
money
she
than
got
any
money.
rapper besides.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I
yeah.
thought you was.
All right,
No,
so-
no, Eve. But okay, so she's obviously
Is that
turned
based
on,
off of marriage?
Yes, based off of
Oh,
marriage.
okay, yeah.
And then there's Papoose, who I don't want to say anything too bad about because he's known for running up on media personalities.
So he gonna
and
beat
marking
your
the
ass?
fuck out. So I ain't gonna say shit.
Papoose, that
about-
nigga scared,
I'm
nigga.
shook. No smoke.
Nah,
thought you
fuck that.
you
Y'all
might-
niggas
you
always
might run
saying
into
some
that
shit
nigga.
about
I'll
everybody
see him
else,
for
nigga.
sure. Yeah, and that's where I draw the line.
You might run into Papoose at
smoke
one of
for
these
Papoose.
battles for real.
Who was it? Charlemagne or and who did he like go super hard on and mark out, or was it Flex? I forget.
Oh,
Over the
I don't know.
and then didn't he try to press Max B too? Like
President Max B is crazy.
Papoose is
he got in a fight with Fat Joe over Remy. Remember back
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
day
hell
when they
yeah.
got in a fight?
President
Like
Max
Papoose
B
is-
crazy.
Hey,
That nigga
dude,
trying to
Papoose
die.
is a nut, straight up. All right. So with that being said, she apparently starts cheating on Papoose with Easy. Now everyone in battle rap, we kind of knew this, but had no actual evidence to that. Then all of a sudden, it gets exposed.
How
like-
did y'all know that? How did y'all know in
Just
battle
from,
rap?
like,
Because they said he was going around behind closed doors, just like bragging, like, "Yeah, I'm."
He
fucking
might have knew because
Papoose
some
bitch.
battle rap backroom shit, but I knew from when he got into the battle with Geechee.
Yeah, but
That-
oh, yeah.
but that's
But they were saying that
before
niggas
clip.
knew before
They
then.
did. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, we all
but
knew.
Bro,
Cause
you gotta know.
the nigga Easy was going around dry talking and
No,
shit.
you gotta know. Not even
Pillow
that,
talking?
dog. Look, we all know. All of us can attest to it right now that if it was a bitch that you was around, the minute that you fucked her, the whole vibe changed, and everybody could tell that you was now fucking. Even if you wasn't extra, whatever, just little small shit, cause now nigga, you didn't been inside this bitch. Y'all acting a little different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, he's the help.
It
Be
be-
around.
It'd be like if there's
I
a
don't think
I'm not
that's
saying
true.
if it's acting a little different.
and
I'm
then
talking
she
about
cool
little
as fuck.
simple shit.
Nah, nobody will know. Like, I'm
Little simple shit. You walk past the bitch, grab her shoulder, excuse me. Little small shit. He fucking that bitch. Now he touching her and shit. Little small shit. I ain't saying you just out here acting different because you just ass. I'm just saying small shit. You look a little more comfortable with this bitch because you didn't been in her. And if you around them and you been around them for years, you'll be able to tell. He been around. He just not some new nigga who popped up. He's been around. He's the help. If he been around her and then they just start fucking all of a sudden, man, people around them could tell. That's how that shit come out.
Exactly, 1000%
Come on,
that
bro.
it was just a vibe and just
Yeah,
certain
you can
things
tell.
like getting prioritized with bookings. And
Yeah, this
things
nigga
like
on
that,
every
like-
battle, and they real touchy-feely behind nigga. She standing behind him every battle, right next to him and shit. I was watching. You feel me? I could tell, and I didn't even know nothing about it. I'm like, she real touchy-feely with this.
Like, let's say Josh was a girl, right? Let's say, like, or whoever did Josh's job.
Damn.
This is a crazy analogy.
Damn, Josh. Why you I want to picture Josh as a girl, bro.
No. Josh's job was had by a girl, let's say, a woman,
sure.
right? And then, like,
right.
and all of a sudden, somebody kept getting, like, oh, like that
Push the news every day.
Every day.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Like,
feel it.
You would start to see certain
So she
things
started prioritizing old boy.
Yeah,
So
she's
that's how y'all
leaning
knew.
easy.
But like he wasn't like a household name, so we wasn't really paying
No,
attention.
but in battle rap, he was at the. He had the
for
most
sure.
momentum of like any battle rapper at the time. That's how come he battled Geechee, and then Geechee completely slimed him out,
Crazy.
as he should.
So
And-
fast forward to so old girl, so Papoose kind of moved on from the situation. They broke up. He
you forgot about? He beat his ass.
He did end up beating dude's ass.
Yeah.
But we finna get to that. All right,
Yeah.
so over, you know what I'm saying? They ended up, she tried to get a divorce or whatever. They tried to get a divorce. It ain't finalized, whatever. So they moved on.
Which
so I
nobody
think
knew about.
nobody knew about that. So the new girl that he's dating, she's a boxer. What's her name? Clarissa Fields or something like that?
Yeah.
All right, so Papoose dating her. She did a Breakfast Club interview yesterday or 2 days ago.
She's fire, by the way.
And she can box like a motherfucker. Remy don't want no smoke with this shit.
Hell no, she
So
don't.
this
I
Breakfast
wouldn't
Club.
either. Pop that bitch.
What you mean? Nigga, Remy ain't doing no fighting, nigga. You know what she
shoot
do to
that
bitches,
bitch.
nigga?
She better.
Stop playing like Remy be out here fighting
nothing
bitches,
wrong with
She
nigga.
ain't
bro.
trying to sit back down. I think this time she knows she can't.
What you mean? She got out for doing something, then went back for doing some
Man,
other shit.
she got too much
You
shit
run up
going
on
on.
Remy, your ass might get popped,
100%.
nigga.
But
for
she
sure.
know.
Bro, Remy on that,
She's
nigga.
from the Bronx.
Nah, she's
not playing
definitely
now.
on that. She got style type
She
of shit,
ain't
right?
fighting that bitch.
No.
She liable to get
fight
popped,
that.
nigga.
But what I'm saying is, the chick did a Breakfast
She
Club
beat all of us
interview
up.
that re-sparked this whole shit, and now
I'm popping her.
this clip surfaced
I'm
after the.
popping Clarissa shit.
Now you gotta pop her. I ain't.
And
gonna
she
hold
got
it.
cakes. BT dub.
You do got
So after the Breakfast Club interview, this is what Remy had to say.
Holding me down, not doing that. I was paying rent from jail. Now he's a wife. Listen, this is what I would like. Papoose,
They disrespect.
you have my
Especially
lawyer's
the Bronx.
information.
Yeah.
That's like the,
If you can't afford to retain a lawyer, since your lawyer that the number you gave us has not been retained yet, I told you I'll pay for it.
You talking like a boss.
If somebody over there that loves you wants to pay for it, great. That will make me happy. Everything is signed and ready to go. I don't want nothing. I'm not even asking for child support.
he's
My
her
daughter's
wife.
school, her babysitter, her nanny, her gymnastics, her swimming, her dancing, her healthcare, her all of that. I take care of it like I've always done. I don't need anything. That's giving police lawyer talk. I'm not paying for whatever's supposed to be in them bags. No. Here they go. They right here. Here they go.
Did y'all see how she packed the bag?
No.
that nigga.
No. Stop.
gotcha.
I don't know
Hats
what
in a
people
certain
have.
Bag, the pants in a certain bag, socks.
Y'all don't know what
everything
people have.
separated. She still love that nigga.
My ex
Maybe
might
like
be
that's-
Bitch mad at you.
the
She not finna separate all your shit by
That shit gonna be in a
category.
pile on the floor
Thank
or
you.
thrown outside the house.
Thank you.
Not the Yuttas.
Or just
Cut up
one
the
big
Yuttas.
trash- or just one big trash bag, a couple trash bags.
Yeah.
She got all his shit prioritized.
Prioritized,
separated,
and she
said
paid Amazon. Like she got some good ass, like
Amazon
high quality
bag.
bags.
I
and
feel
shit.
like y'all overlooking this. She had a mover pack all
No,
that
she
shit.
said-
No,
no,
y'all overlooking this.
She made.
No, y'all overlooking this way too much, bro.
you
Stop
doing way too much
fixing
right.
her hands to fucking back that
She
shit.
literally made.
But that
She
don't
made
matter.
an IG video. She
100%.
Nah, I
That's
don't
what I
believe
would
that.
assume,
You gotta
too.
watch
Come
the
on,
video.
bro.
She literally
Watch
made.
the video.
Yeah.
Watch
She
the video,
she
bro.
made an IG video
You can
saying
tell. She
how
packed
she
that
packed
shit.
it up
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
Like I'm
You
like,
can tell.
damn.
How she categories though? No, she packed that
Wait,
shit.
what's
If I had somebody pack some shit perfectly fine, I'm gonna be like, yeah, man, just come on down with the lawyer, man. I packed your shit perfectly
that
fine.
ain't how
I
she-
ain't steal
Look at the
nothing.
video.
I didn't burn your shoes.
Nah.
Listen
She's
to
what
how
she-
she's talking.
Nah,
She's
she
being
separated
very
his-
sarcastic.
Video.
over the help as they do it.
She
Yeah.
separated
Wrong
Nah,
his,
this is not
his
this
white
Go
video.
to her
This is not the
Instagram.
video.
Go to her
Y'all
Instagram.
tripping.
She
You
separated
can
his
tell by
white
the
tees, his
video.
do-rags, and his
She said-
Averex
Nigga,
jacket.
she had a whole bag for each hat and shit. Like it was crazy.
You could tell by how she was talking. She separated. You could tell.
She got his wave caps
You can tell.
color-coded.
And not only
I don't know if you
hey,
ever had your shit put out by a bitch. I have, and I could tell she did it herself just by how she was talking.
and not only that,
See, it's a difference between heat of the moment you arguing with a bitch and she throwing your shit out,
was-
and
she said
time
this-
passing. She like, bro, just come get your shit. You know
over
what I'm
this.
saying?
I'ma
They
do it the
already
right
over
way,
it.
make
They're
sure
on
it's
the
all
nice
good.
stage. They're on the nice stage of this.
I noticed what you be doing. You be filling in the holes when you don't be knowing shit. She let the bastards pack for a year, gang. So she did pack them in the heat of the moment while she was
All
mad.
right, well, come get your shit,
For a year,
nigga.
nigga. That's what I'm saying.
Scroll
He be
down,
doing that
let
a
me
lot,
see.
nigga.
Did she
His
delete
story is to get to putting gaps around it and be like, nah.
Hey, Josh, scroll down.
They're
Did she
I'm gonna
fucking
make sure of what y'all saying here. I know nothing about this.
Scroll down. Damn, she might have deleted. Go to her.
I tried
story.
to tell y'all she's still bad. Y'all like she.
No, she
Nah,
look
she
good.
bad.
Remy got
bad,
it.
for
She
sure.
always.
She look
Talking
good.
about
Sure.
auntie shit.
Ah, damn. So I think she
deleted it?
It might have been on her story. She deleted it. I definitely seen that video where I knew
She had them
she had
all.
to pack.
Yeah, I'm like,
and
she
on top of that,
packed these for
Papoose
sure.
said she sent him a message recently, like 2 days ago, and said, "So are we really done?" So you ain't sending that text message.
Well, no,
That's
here,
why she
okay.
kept the clothes
So let
for a
me
year.
ask.
She
Let
said
me
the
ask more
Bags
for a
ain't
context.
been
year.
packed for a year.
Yeah, she said I packed them
if
last
he
year.
texted them 2 days ago and asked if they really done.
No, she texted him.
No,
Yeah,
so,
she
so
He
here's the
texted
thing.
him.
texted and
yeah.
then she texted him talking about so we really done.
It ain't
That's
been
why
a
she
year.
kept him. No, she said it's been a year, gang, since this started. She
No,
packed
since
them
it
up-
started, but he
No.
probably been dibbling and dabbling, like, you know.
No,
man,
for
look,
sure.
They
of
fall
course.
off, fall back in.
Hit the
you know?
we back out here. We good again. Nah,
Hey,
back good.
let's see what Papoose had to say about
Well,
so Papoose.
remember though, before that though, remember he winds up. It's important to contextualize this.
Yeah.
So they go to an event. You feel me? And this is before the Geechee shit. Actually,
Yeah.
they were at an event together, and backstage, this fool fucking Papoose beats Easy the Block Captain's ass, and nobody.
For sure.
Nobody
denied the allegation
but
either. Even
No,
him.
but nobody would speak on it. But my homie, like, was the camera staff for the event, so they was all right. He was
They seen it.
next to him type
Yeah.
shit while he was like, oh,
Yeah, I
fuck,
heard he put
like,
that nigga to bed.
yeah.
Fuck.
So then that happens. Then the Geechee battle happens. Blah. But now we're at, this is a weird thing. Remy is saying that she's single. She's saying she no longer
Oh, wow.
with Easy.
You ruined your
Or
marriage
She
to
never
not even
specifically
be with
said
him.
I'm not with Easy, but she's talking about I'm single, I'm not married. Da, 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 da.
Wow.
So to me, that leaves a lot of ambiguity. On top of that, she was recently seen with who? A white boy by the name of Millies, you feel me?
Oh,
From
wow.
Boston. So yeah,
That's
and then,
crazy.
And then she was like, "What you think? Like I'm not like that's just my friend." But the way she was talking about it was very reminiscent of how she was speaking about
She was talking
Easy
about
before.
Block. For sure. For sure. Nah, that's crazy.
That'd
I
be
ain't
crazy.
lie.
I ain't gonna lie.
You blow your marriage.
Let's
you
go,
know, fucking with a
Millies!
whole nother nigga in
Do it
6
for the
months.
white boys,
I
homie.
ain't gonna lie to her delivery. Y'all not listening. Y'all gotta read between the lines. She talking like a boss, bro.
Yeah, she's- that's a threat.
y'all niggas. Y'all, she
No,
really
that
like.
sounded like a threat to me.
She not talking
Yeah.
like no small fry. Like she talking like, yeah, nigga, I took care. I paid the bills and I did this and I did. She's talking like somebody who's in position to talk like that, not like somebody that's like, you know what I'm saying.
She talking like she's scoring and bitter. If you ask me, I ain't
That
gonna lie.
too.
You talking like a mad Bronx bitch.
Yeah, because if you was
be
really
mad boss bitch when you did what you
Bronx.
did,
Not
you know what I'm
boss.
saying?
Mad Bronx bitch.
She
That's
from
what
Bronx. She gonna be
sound
extra
like.
Like a
aggressive.
mad Bronx bitch.
That's some New York.
Yo, I'm
shit.
mad tight, son.
She talking like a mad.
Yo, word of my dads, I'm tight, son.
Real manly
But-
and masculine. That's what they
I
do.
feel like
Yeah.
she's upset.
But that's
that
why you don't give a
Papoose
bitch the
actually
manly
moved
boss
on.
bitch role.
And got a bitch that she can't beat up. That's really why she mad.
Exactly.
She can't do nothing
She
with
can't
her.
do nothing with her.
Nothing with her.
And she got money.
You just can't
That
give a bitch
too.
the manly and boss bitch role to say they did any of that though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause to me, when you do it for me, it's courtesy to the mob. Like, if you're a normal, regular person, you get what I'm saying? Like, that person take, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's different. Like, for me, I'm just taking all donations. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
if you did it, okay, thank you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
All right, and then another thing that trip, because like Papoose always been a smooth, calm, collected dude. We don't really even see him really say too much. You know what I'm saying? He always played the back. So when he came live and started just airing out all their shit, this shit threw everybody off. So let
this
Josh
right here,
play.
this
Yeah, it's multiple versions of this, but here's like this might be one of the first ones, but this is what he had to say about the
Gotta love a
situation.
monochrome fit from Papoose. BG Dub.
Josh, run this clip.
All this money talk and all of this and what I don't got and what I got. Since I met her, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth.
that's what I fuck with.
And
Real
when he's
niggas.
saying that, I want to say
talking
this
that
to y'all.
shit.
But then it's his fault he's broke.
Anyone who has an iPhone, you know how iPhones work.
I don't think he's broke.
When I was younger, I used to
She talking-
be able to
she
write
talking
rhymes in
like
my
he ain't
head,
got no money.
create rhymes in my head, and remember them. Just like that.
He ain't got
As time went on, I got a little older, I started to write rhymes in my email draft. Now, if you have an iPhone, you go in your email draft. If anybody come around me, and we're in the flesh next to each other, I can type in any word from one of her songs, and her entire rap will come up. The entire verse will come up. I never asked for a penny. I never asked for credit.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's dumb.
She was my
You know
wife.
what I'm
I didn't want
saying?
anything
That's
from
his
her.
fault.
I just wanted to see her.
Get a
She
couple
wanted to talk
points.
about
Yeah. No, someone in the
all this
comments.
money talk and all of this and what I don't got and what I got. Since I met her,
All right, go to the next
I
slide.
have
He just
written
said-
90% win. Like I said, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth since I met her. Y'all said it. Y'all said it numerous times. Oh, we know that's Pep behind that pen. Did I ever agree with y'all? Did I ever put it out there? I never said I wrote her rhymes. I left it. I didn't need the credit. All I wanted her to do was win. Wrote the rhymes, did the contracts, security, the whole shit. So you fabricating these stories, and it's very weird.
Or this,
But you're
you,
talking all of
it's
this
no point
money
even
talk.
saying this if you didn't add your splits.
Yeah,
But in your background,
Did that whole
it's everything that I bought.
argument is like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
All of the utilities are in my
That
name.
was his wife, and they were like,
So all
"Don't
of this
get together."
Fuck if it was
fabrication
my
about,
cousin,
oh, he
nigga, I
don't
need
pay the bills,
that,
oh, he
nigga, I
don't do this,
need-
he don't
nigga,
do
what
that.
are we talking about?
To be fair though, he had like a whole 30-minute rant, and this was like the last end of it. He didn't even lead with all the shit. He really was just saying a whole bunch of other personal shit that was going on and how
No, but
Remy
I'm
was
saying as
getting.
far as like the
business
like, I
out.
ain't tripping.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, he
I
tripping.
did all this. I be tripping.
Nah, he
You know,
tripping.
he's
He tripping
Fuck
for
all
sure.
that. I ain't tripping. You wrote 90% and you didn't leave with 0%.
But let's also be
Nigga,
let's also point
nigga.
this
At
out.
least 2% on each song.
Something, right?
You wrote
Nigga.
90% of what exactly? Because her early career, when he wasn't around, is when she was the most successful. The only song that she's put out that's notable,
all the way up.
well, yeah,
Her
all
verse
the way
on that
up.
shit.
I was gonna say Sheether when she dissed
And Nicki Minaj
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
And if he wrote that shit, that's crazy.
And,
Yeah.
And then she just do like some new shit with Fat Joe. That was like recently.
That was all the way
Yeah,
up.
all the way
Oh, yeah,
up.
all the way up.
Nah,
Yeah.
he
Which
probably
was a
definitely
huge
wrote that
That
album.
one
was
too.
like 4 years ago at this point.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
That's
big,
when you
man.
should have like took
On
the
this-
losses on the other shit and you like, okay, now we doing the business right.
Don't she got the
How
Casino
how
song?
long they been dealing
Yeah, but that's
with
from
each other?
before.
It sounds like
he
before
said he
she
wrote
went to
that.
jail.
He said he
When
wrote
did she go to
Conceited.
jail?
Somebody, if you go to
She did
Papoose,
80-year bid.
That's the question. Like,
So this is like 15 years in the making.
Maybe
Right.
20. I've been
almost
alive.
20 years.
Yeah,
Like, they've
20,
been around
nigga.
for like a minute.
I've been in the game for damn near 10 years. Damn
And they've
near.
been
So,
dating
and
and been around
that
each
shit
other
been
like
going
Yeah,
on
yeah.
way
early
before
world
me.
star.
well, she got
That's
locked up
crazy.
in like what 2006 type shit.
Yeah.
So here's another story he said though that threw people up. All right, so on top of him
And
saying-
Papoose not broke. She just got more money than Papoose. He's not broke.
the reason they going with the
I
broke
ain't say
narrative.
all that.
So look, hold on. The reason they going with the broke
It's
narrative.
just the way she talking.
All right, so the
That's-
broke shit coming
I don't know
from.
nothing about none of
Papoose
this.
not broke.
She said pawning
completely out
jewelry.
of the
That's
loop.
why
So
people
she,
are saying
all right.
that.
So he
He
went and said
pawned
other
her
shit.
yeah.
He went and pawned her Cartier bracelet, and he pawned like another piece of her jewelry, and then tell her that he pawned it.
Fuck
He-
her
he
jewelry.
probably-
That ain't her jewelry.
he
I
probably
pawned
bought
my
that shit.
I pawned my jewelry.
So that
make her
so
mad.
she
That ain't
went.
because he broke.
I'm not saying that he broke,
bitch,
but that's where the narrative's
Oh, you
coming
want
from.
it back, bitch? I'm finna go take this to the little shit. Yeah, go get it from him.
Go buy it back then.
She
You got all the money,
You got
go,
money,
right?
bitch, go buy that motherfucking back.
But she's saying that he pawned it without telling her while they were still dating with each other, and like she didn't even notice it was missing, and then he tried to buy it back and replace it before she could realize it was missing.
So
That's different.
That's her story. That's what she's saying.
Buying it back and replace it, different.
So did
But-
that happen over a year ago?
If you go to her IG
It
page,
had-
we
it
could
had to have
go to
been
her
over a
IG
year
page.
ago.
She posted the receipts. We could see the date of when.
Why are you even still bringing it up now?
They all bring.
No, they
people-
just- they
because it's like
slander.
they gotta air it all
they
out.
airing each other out,
Oh
slanting.
my
Go to the
God.
first one right there. All right, so. Oh no, to the right. Up. Yeah, to the right. The next one.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
All right.
the
So this
receipt.
this one of the first
Nah,
receipts.
She even went to go take a picture of the receipt. Like
Man,
when he
she
first,
got the
when he first
receipt,
got it,
man.
took a picture, like,
What?
waited till he got it back, took another picture.
How much that
was
say?
playing chess.
Yes,
So I think that's
yeah,
the
those are for
Cartier
sure.
bracelet that he got $3,000 for, like $4,000 for that one, and then go to the next picture.
Look at that percentage rate. That's
Oh no, they be hella taxing.
You went to the pawn shop. I would have took it to my jeweler before I did that.
Oh no, this is the Cartier bracelet. He pawned that for $16,000.
$16,000,
Oh, the
okay.
Cuban for $16,000. So she saying the nigga was pawning his shit. So then Papoose went and told another story that threw everybody off, and basically he said that I'll let him tell it. Click the You already had it pulled up. Yeah, there you go.
He said, I'll let him tell it.
Yeah, fuck it.
How does she know that's for sure her shit?
He took a picture.
Just
of
because
it.
the description, that don't mean it's yours.
I'm not gonna lie. She was very detailed with that picture. This
you
hadn't
got
been at the
everything.
time
I tried
frame
to
of when
mix
it
it with
happened,
her.
and then she got the receipt.
And
It's the
she
receipt.
came in the bed with me. She slipped out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay. She go this after she do that, she go back to sleep in the room with homegirl this particular night. I said, something is fishy here. I said, I ain't no rocket scientist, but this ain't add up.
Something is
You feel me?
fishy.
So,
Like a cartoon villain.
damn, something wrong.
All right, hold on,
Something
pause it.
right
'Cause they
here.
skipped like, all right, so look, what he's saying is, so Remy Ma got out of jail and she told him, look, for my birthday, I'm gonna have an all girls birthday trip. Like everybody's gonna come to my crib. He like, all right, cool. This is a little weird because we usually celebrate our birthdays together, but cool. I'm gonna let you do what you do. Then she had like some chick that came that she was locked up with. She got out and she's like, yo, she finna come stay at the crib.
So was she fucking her?
That's
what
what
I'm
he
saying.
She was
alluded
down
beef
for
about?
8 years.
That's one of the things. So he's saying that one of the chicks that she was locked up with came to stay at the crib. And the first night, Remy was like, I'm gonna go in the guest room and go in there and sleep with her. We're just gonna bond or whatever. Cool. He like, whatever. Then he said he came home one day and his like they got like a 1-year-old, 2-year-old baby. He said the 2-year-old baby's in a random room by herself on the bed. So he's like, what the fuck? And then he go into the room where Remy at, and he could tell that the girl just like try to get up real quick and move and like hide. Cause like he seen her shit laid out somewhere and Remy just not in her bedroom, like in a random bed. So he like, what the fuck going on? So he just, he keep playing, right? He keep like just letting it play out. Then he said the
They're
third time,
reminiscing about Rikers.
he said the third time he actually caught them in the midst of the shit and then he kicked the
I
shit
mean,
out.
it's not no fucking 6'9", 300-pound bodybuilder. Like, this is a fucking bitch. Like,
Hey,
But he an
hold on a
old
sec.
nigga, bro.
But
You
what
know
does a
we
bitch
in
look like?
different
every
generations.
season?
We don't be
It's
looking at
a
shit like that.
bitch.
But it's
you know,
man,
old
that
niggas don't be playing that
I'm
shit,
getting her
bro.
freak on. Like,
But
bitch that she was in
it's
jail
different though.
with.
It's the chick that you was in jail with, and she ain't even telling you though.
That's a
Nigga,
relationship.
if you come
Yeah,
home,
That's a
fuck.
What if it's a
Nigga, if you
stud?
come home and your chick
Listen.
is in the bed with something, you gonna be tripped the fuck
What
out.
if it's a stud? Fool?
Listen.
What if it's a
Oh
stud?
God, it's a knife.
listen.
Hellcats in bed.
Let that
with your
bitch do
bitch.
Man,
what
you
she
finna
do.
be in that-
They married, so I'm not gonna. It's different.
Yeah, it's
You'll be
it's-
mad.
But they married, so but nigga.
Nah, she's some
No,
fine shit that
man.
you might join it, but if it's some stud,
It ain't
looking-
no fine shit.
That's what I'm
in fucking
saying.
upstate
Right?
He was
prison.
hitting
Bro,
bitches while
they
she
married.
was in
That's
jail.
the only reason why I'm not gonna say
But
what I want to
allegedly,
say.
no.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Allegedly.
No, that's what he said. He said he held her down the whole time. That's the whole consensus. She said it too.
my thing is
That was never the
So-
consensus
so-
that he
so-
cheated on her, ever.
it's just if we
So-
being real niggas, y'all
I don't know.
nigga ain't hitting shit.
Of
I'm not
course,
saying
no,
the nigga
no.
not.
He did.
How the fuck are we talking about?
I don't think that nigga went 9 years without hitting.
He was
her.
allowed
No,
to.
no,
Man, the nigga
fuck
did,
9
bro.
years. After 9 years.
Oh.
Like when she got out. I mean, listen, nigga, if you went 9 years and you ain't cracked nothing, then you might as well wait.
you done
What
met
the
some
fuck?
people that was important.
I don't
believe.
believe that he went 9 years without
Hey, what do
smashing
how do
all
you
the
think he
bitch.
spends all that time writing those complex raps? Because he's not getting pussy.
I think he
wasn't
was fucking
Bro.
chicks on the side, but that's the respectable part. We
Y'all
don't
acting
know.
You want to
like
rap
niggas
as good
is
as
Christians
Papoose?
out here,
Don't
bro.
fuck
Like,
for
I'm
9
not-
years. You'll have some great
I don't know
raps.
what the nigga be doing, but I'm saying like if she was fucking a bitch, then I mean, yeah.
She was fucking a bitch.
like
She was
in a
fucking
bit,
in
but-
jail.
Yeah, but it's
Hey,
what-
look, we
Something's
can't be
fishy
mad
here.
at
Something's
what they
fishy.
got going on as far as what he see as disrespecting his relationship.
That's
If
why I said
he
that,
had a-
that was
you
his
feel
wife.
me?
That's why I'm like,
If
hey.
he had a conversation
but
and
niggas
said,
is
I
not-
don't feel that shit, and
Come
he
on,
came
niggas
home
is
and got
hitting
it, and
shit,
she in the
bro.
bed with a
Come
bitch.
on.
you
Niggas
could
ain't
be
getting
mad.
caught. He ain't getting caught. So you know what I'm saying?
Let's play it out how he
support
finished
that.
it.
And that's all that matters.
Of course.
That's all that
he did
matters.
nothing.
You know what I'm saying? So
He
he
didn't
ain't
do
doing
nothing.
that.
Yeah, he ain't get
There's
caught.
nothing.
That's nothing if
Nothing
you ask
there.
me.
We're
In the eyes of
speculating.
the law, if you ain't get caught, you ain't do a crime. You ain't do it.
All right, play what he had to say. Let's finish. Let's
The
finish.
battle
it.
community finessed Remy out all her money.
So one time, I had to go do something. I had to go handle some business. So I go handle business. I come back in the crib. It's a big ass crib, and they got like a long
big-ass
walkway to
crib.
get
This
to
nigga
our
funny as
bedroom.
fuck.
It's like a long walkway, and then on the other side is the other room.
You got to
So I
be from
come
the
in
East Coast to
crib.
have that facial hair.
As soon as I walk
100%.
in, I look down towards our bedroom. I see my daughter in our room by herself. Time I try to be intimate. I'm keeping it 100 with you. I try to be self.
He tried to play it off
See
and
you.
slide up in there too.
Where the hell she at? So I go up the other side, and when I tell you this is a big crib, so it's a long walkway. I go to the other side, I go in the room, She in the bed. I don't see homegirl though. It's like she booked it or something when I came. But I see a whole plate, peanuts, cashew, all these type of raisins all laid out. But my daughter in the room by herself. So I said, yo, why the baby in the room by herself? She made some bullshit excuse. Extreme liar. You never seen a liar like this in your life. I said, where homegirl at? She didn't even answer that. It was just like a weird answer. I pushed past that. Moving on along. I hate to say this, y'all.
I remember this detail. This
This
was the last straw right here.
He's haunted by this. Clearly.
This was the last
But
straw.
you want to know why she started having so much animosity
8 years,
towards
you don't know
me?
she gay. You're fucking.
Because I ended up
diabolical to
finding out the
yourself.
truth,
You're just
y'all.
telling yourself.
And
Like, you
I'm
allowed
not
this
saying
to
this
happen. You told
because
her
it's a
this
bad
bitch
thing,
pull up to the house.
but I'm saying this because, and when I say not a bad thing, because I don't judge people who live that lifestyle. But she has done a lot of bashing towards people who live that lifestyle and talk so bad about them and say so many foul things about them that it hurted her so bad that I knew the truth. So on another day, I caught her with this individual in our house while my daughter was on the bed with them.
Yeah.
Ended up catching
That's
it.
weird.
That's
That's
disrespectful.
hella
That's
crazy.
weird.
Now,
was they at?
this individual is a female.
CPS
But you
on
want
the
to know
way,
why she
gang.
started having so much animosity towards me? Because I ended up finding out the truth, y'all.
Fuck the couch.
And I'm not saying this because it's a
Not
bad
in front of the
thing.
kid, homie.
Not with the
In
kid
front
But I'm
right
saying
there,
this
bro.
because,
You did it on by yourself.
and when I say not a bad thing, because I don't judge people.
What front can you do?
Hello, CPS.
Yeah, nah,
Nigga,
they
he on the
wild.
bed. That's
The next
freaky.
time, the next time. This diabolical.
And it's with a dyke, too, to make mad. Like, that's like you,
Man,
of all
what?
the things you don't want your kid to see.
I'm not gonna lie, she's gay, bro. Like, what do y'all expect?
So
bro?
I can't do nothing
Y'all-
to
y'all-
her. I don't put my hands
Bro,
on
she's gay, bro.
females.
She's 8
Y'all want to
years
know what I did?
Like, bro,
I need to see to
After the
confirm.
first
she was getting
time,
bananas
I'm
and
sure
cucumbers
it's
stuck in
individual.
her. Like, what the fuck are we talking
I need
about?
to see what
nigga?
you're talking about, Ralphie, so I know for sure it's true. Need to see her.
But yeah, I don't know. This is crazy though, cause like
So y'all think Remy Ma wasn't fucking around in the pen?
I don't
Of
think
course he
that.
was.
I don't think that at all.
No,
But
of
when you
course.
come home, bro, you gotta have just a certain level a certain level of respect for your husband, gang. And I think all
That's
this
like
is just
saying when a nigga come
disrespectful.
home, don't cheat on his bitch. What are we talking about?
I think it
I'm not
just
saying that, but a certain guidelines. Don't cheat on
She
your
really
bitch
was
with the
out
baby
here
in the
popping
bed in
niggas,
your
bro.
house.
Don't
Don't cheat
yeah.
on
Y'all
your
here
bitch.
getting
There's
money and
lo-
popping niggas,
Don't cheat
bro.
on your
Y'all better
bitch.
stop playing with Remy Ma.
Don't cheat on your bitch with the baby in the bed in that nigga house.
Nah, there's
Yeah,
no
that-
excuse for
that's
that,
super
bro.
No, that is
disrespectful.
out.
There's
That's
no
not
excuse
cool.
for that, bro.
disrespectful.
That's
done.
not cool. But what I'm
Disrespectful,
saying,
gang.
like, bro, we talking about Remy Ma that's gay, bro. She fucking a bit, like, okay, the first straw you gave her a pass, the second time,
but not
that's
only
crossed the
she-
line.
I gotta
like-
see the
Not in your
bitch.
bed though, bro.
yeah.
If the bitch was
But
like,
I think the reason she getting so much backlash, which is even like, you know what I'm saying, worse, is because there was like the poster of this whole black love, perfect marriage, black people stick together.
ooh,
shit.
y'all really believe that? People were like, we're buying
y'all
into
nigga,
that.
they was
narrative?
running with
Looking at
nigga
no
BT
shit like
believed
that
that
on the
shit.
internet, nigga.
They was the
BT
face of
was
black
motherfucker
women.
owns
I never
BET.
seen these titles. That's
I
the
did.
crazy part. I
I
don't
did.
know what the black what.
I
Nigga,
did.
I don't know nothing
You
about
seen
love
Love
and
and
I
hip
did
hop.
see that.
I don't watch
I
no
did.
fucking
Shit,
love
only
and hip
one
hop,
who didn't
nigga.
see it.
I'm
I
not
seen
sitting
that
around
shit.
the
I
house
didn't see it on
watching no
Love and
fucking
Hip Hop.
love and
I
hip hop,
seen it on
nigga.
Twitter. You don't be on
Y'all
Twitter?
niggas is crazy,
You don't be
nigga.
on Twitter?
Nigga, that
Sometimes,
shit was
I don't
like
watch
a whole,
I don't scroll
that
on
was like
Twitter.
a
Like,
whole-
I scroll on
Twitter. I
Instagram.
scroll on
That was
Twitter.
like a whole-
Twitter be
And
too like,
when-
now
when
you
she
get
got out-
caught in the rabbit hole
When
on
she
Twitter.
got out, I couldn't escape it on Twitter. Every time I open
They
my
were
phone.
saying that, but I kind of thought it was damn near a meme, like low key.
Oh, that was
Like-
pressing that shit. Every time I open my phone, nigga. Black love, Remy Ma and Papoose. Every fucking time, nigga. Even on the fucking shade room on Instagram, nigga. I'm on the
Yeah, that
Explore
shit
page.
that shit was everywhere.
I don't
bro.
even
know
be
where
like-
you niggas was at.
But it's like
everywhere.
It's not like it was like in the Smithsonian Museum. It's not like this is like the paradigm of
But
black
it's
love,
like
Remy
there
Ma
is
and
no-
Papoose. Like,
It ain't like
It's you
there
gotta just
was
look
that,
at it like this.
There
though.
was that
I think
narrative,
it was.
though.
I
Yeah.
think
Man,
it,
honestly,
how the
man,
fucking
what-
shade room.
it's just how rare is it for a nigga to hold a chick down for 9 years?
Yeah,
I think that's
deep
why
for that.
everybody.
Shouts to
You know what I'm
Papoose.
saying?
Like I said,
Shout out
no
to their
smoke.
relationship, but you know what I'm saying? Let's go to the next.
Now, what
topic,
we do
man.
need though, we need Lush to help
Shit
set
is
up that battle
diabolical.
Oh,
between
yeah.
Papoose and the Easy nigga.
I mean,
they
yeah.
need to go ahead
That ain't gonna happen.
And on some
Man,
real shit,
shit,
like,
they
not-
trying to get that cheese.
30
On some
minutes
real
talking
shit,
about
like
these
rapping
niggas'
wise,
life and shit.
Easy is hard, but Papoose is a fucking
Pap is ridiculous.
monster,
Pap is
dog. Even
ridiculous.
though he ain't battled like that since, you feel me,
Pat with his
this era
wordplay,
since we've
he
seen.
ridiculous.
But he dead nice as a rapper. So
Yeah, he. I'm talking about.
if you want to
Nah,
rap
I
as
already
good,
know.
if you want to
Trust
rap
me.
as good as Papoose, just don't have sex for 9 years. Just write a lot of rhymes. You
Got
feel me?
you.
You gonna get
Nah, that
dope.
nigga was rapping every letter, rhyming.
Yeah.
Remember that? I forgot what that shit was called.
Alphabetic slaughter.
Yeah, alphabetic slaughter, right?
Yeah.
That nigga go crazy.
So
bro.
more news. The nigga, all right. So yesterday we found out Detroit rapper Skilla Baby was reportedly shot multiple times while he was filming a video on 8 Mile Road in Detroit. He was apparently grazed in the head, shot in the leg.
Cool.
They say he was shot 5 times.
God damn, get
And,
better, my nigga.
Yeah, for real. Skill hard.
I don't think he should have been on 8 Mile though.
Nope.
Like when you get money and shit, you go on the outskirts of the hood. Like
Certain places you just shouldn't be.
It's just certain places. That's like me just hanging out and just like in the middle of the trenches, just cause it's cool.
Like
You got
that'd
enough
be niggas'
videos in the
favorite
hood,
thing.
Like
bro.
yeah, like.
But like, don't
Go
you
rent
like?
out a yacht or do something crazy.
You could totally like shoot a video in your hood. That's bro. I stayed.
I
in a
mean, but if
hotel
you
right
tell all the
there,
homies
hotel.
pull up, yeah, let's shoot a video. This doesn't seem like it was like video.
Nah,
shooting.
he was cooling over
He was
there.
just chilling, bro.
He like, nigga, this my hood. I'm
Yeah.
home.
Oh, it
wasn't a
Niggas always
video
wanna
shoot?
feel that,
Nah,
though.
it was a video shoot.
was a
They
video
were shooting-
shoot.
They were shooting a
Okay,
music
okay.
It
was a
video.
doesn't
video
look
shoot.
like they got cracking at the video shoot though.
It looked
He
like it
was
was
on the
driving-
way,
They
driving
went to the
away.
Coney or some shit. And
Like
blah, blah,
you're
blah.
driving
waited.
off.
Nigga,
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
address this. This guy's dropping Scooch Liani super chats.
Oh yeah. So
Nigga
let,
dropped $100.
Diddy bop bop from.
what do you have to say?
Oh man, Ralphie type shit, gang in there.
Okay, T24K with
Seattle and Cali.
with 100 packs said old man Ralphie hard and for real ish.
Hard as fuck, bro.
Yeah, hard
Come
as
on, dog.
fuck. Real ish. Seattle to Cali ish. Salute. Hell yeah, brother. And then he said for 50, he said, matter of fact, this paid promotion is for the real Central District, Choppa District, Seattle
Gang in there.
brothers. Y'all know the gorgeous Dre, take your bitch type shit. Yeah. You know the gorgeous Dre, take your bitch type shit.
All right,
Yeah, all
that's
right.
right, bro. We respect it.
Putting on for the P's. He had a couple other super chats, I swear to God. And he said something about, you know that Papoose got more money than Remy. I don't know where he said that. Look, I think it's like the next one down. He said that. I don't know if it's true.
Yeah, nah, I did see him that.
It was a super chat.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just said. Cause it would have popped up, right?
I don't know. He
You
dropping
scroll
bags.
down.
bro.
Yeah, he went crazy.
Yeah, it's not letting me go up.
Oh.
Make sure you in the chat, gang.
You went to the,
I
the
see you
fan
in the
funding
hood,
section.
Yeah, you got to
Come
go
to
to
the
fan
community.
funding. You
Yeah,
in
I
live
did, I
chat.
did.
Go on a hike. Take a hike, buddy.
That's just not in
Yeah.
there.
He's gonna be hiking to the Ralph report, man.
Remember when white people used to say that? Take a hike, buddy. That means like get the fuck out of here. Take a hike.
Take a hike.
Beat it. Yeah, beat it. Scram.
I gotta roll another blunt, y'all.
Let suspect collect his rap checks.
Yeah, they said just keep Ralphie, you, Remo, and fire me.
I think the sus could get his rap checks in. All right, let me,
Niggas is behaving on
hold
you,
on.
bro.
Hey,
That shit
Almighty, let me
crazy,
ask
bro.
you.
You
So
are born to hate, bro.
is
I
there
appreciate it, bro.
is because there's been discussion, and I know we talked about it for a little bit yesterday. Have you done any thinking
I didn't
about?
see yesterday. Us?
Yeah. Have you done any thinking about the potential of doing the Bucci Bear debate?
Who?
Brandon.
I ain't
Oh, his
think
name Bucci Bear. Why you say
that's
Bucci
what,
Bear?
that's what they call that nigga, Bucci
That
Bear.
sounds real.
That's what they call him.
That's what Tariq Nasheed call
Not
him.
calling no
they
nigga no what?
That shit sounds
That's what they
crazy.
call
That's
him,
what
Bucci
that's.
Bear.
There's a whole cartoon made.
Nigga, I watched Brandon debate with the white dude, hypocrite.
Oh, but what about, did you see?
I didn't see
Hold
y'all
on.
shit yet.
Members
I
only.
didn't see y'all
Shoot
shit
your
yet.
fucking, hold on. Shoot your 5-piece right quick and see me smoke Brandon.
Nah, I gotta
That
go
shit look
watch
crazier
that. I gotta
on
watch
cam.
that. I seen him to debate the white dude and he smoked him, so I was like, ain't no way Lush finna think.
Yeah, exactly.
So I gotta go watch.
An array of topics. We were debating race, gangs, hip hop. You feel
I
me?
like those type of topics.
Yeah, it was a very, honestly.
That
I'll say
nigga Lush
this.
said once he felt like he started losing, he just started randomly bringing my name up.
Yeah, towards the end, once he so a few things.
I
The
ain't watched
moderators were Viral Way and LBC Messiah,
Yeah.
and you could visibly see them agreeing with like 90% of the points that I made. Now, there's several comments Several comments are basically like, I thought Lush was finna get smoked. You know what I did to prepare for this debate? I drank a motherfucking Buzzy Wuzzy right before, hopped in that bitch and smoked his boots. Was on helmets, was not letting fucking a single.
That's right, Lush.
You feel me? Standing on 10. And Brandon is an intelligent dude with an array of facts. He couldn't see me. And I thought like in the moment, it could be debatable. But looking it back, I think Brandon got to be like, damn, this is one of Lush's only real debates he ever had on cam. I think I should just go straight to the top. Put me against Nick Fuentes, Richard Spencer.
Was you calling
and
a
all the
Gucci bear though?
Oh, because Tariq Nasheed from the Foundational Black America movement made a whole cartoon about him because
Brandon.
Yeah.
So Brandon tapped in with the
That's
whole.
who he beefed with.
Well, he's a
Nah,
he's a Pan African.
He was trying to beef.
Or
with
he
him.
believes in
Either way.
like inclusion of all, I guess this is all Pan Africa, right? But he believes in inclusion of all black people that are not just born in America under one umbrella, which I don't, not that I have.
That's how you know he a contradiction, because how can you be Pan African but then call me a white boy and say I called you a nigger? That nigga's just backwards.
Well, so okay,
That's a
and
contradiction.
no, and his whole thing, and I caught him in several contradictions. He caught me in one because I was like, I didn't have an answer for him when he was like, the FBA move, and I knew he's lying, and I know it's gonna come out that he's lying because I said, oh, but you turf hop though, you just a hood hopper with your ideology because you was FBA. He's like, how I'm FBA? I was like, what the fuck? You's a Tariq Nasheed orbiter player. That's how people know who you is. And then he's like, nah, I've never been FBA. I'm FBA. I'm against that. Da, 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 da. What you mean? They're just grifters and charlatans, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, and I was like, nah, I seen a whole Twitter space. He's like, find the Twitter space, pull it up. And I couldn't pull it up right there. But his voice was cracking, so I feel like he was lying. But then I was like, oh, guess what?
I feel like he was lying.
But it don't matter. I was like, oh, so you basically what I said you was before, a motherfucking agent of chaos. You are trying to do to No Jumper the same thing you tried to do to the FBA movement. You came over here, try to embarrass people, make them look funny, so you could go home and fucking bring a bunch of hats back home to Long Beach and laugh about it with Viral Way and LBC Messiah. And I said, no, sir, not on my watch. You try to embarrass Adam, try to embarrass me, try to embarrass us. He was on Bro Rogan's helmet. He's trying to run through the whole squad. You feel me? Try to embarrass Conrad from the ads. You feel me? Not on my watch, player.
I missed all this.
I'm missing all that. I seen.
I don't know where you
I
was
missed
at.
all this.
I don't know where you was at.
It'd be a lot going on, man. I can't keep up with everything
but
going
Brandon-
on in the Jumper Universe.
Was he
Yeah.
on
I
some
seen
wo-
your
was
shit
he on
with you
some
though.
super woke ass
Yeah,
shit?
yeah, but nah, he's on some sleep. As far as I'm concerned, he's sleep.
He's like trying to be
Like-
woke, but not like
Was
he's
he just
not
reaching-
active enough to be
reaching for
woke.
shit?
Like
But he look, and at the end of the day,
he has a bunch of TikTok conspiracies.
Nah,
and
he's
shit,
like a rage baiter.
He's a rage baiter.
That was his whole point, and I didn't know
Race
about
baiter,
him
rage
before he
baiter.
came in here.
Bro.
If I would have knew about him before he came in here, I would have knew that was his whole point. That was because out of nowhere he just looked up at me and said, "Did you call me a nigger?" 2 seconds before we going live, and I'm like, "What? What the fuck is you talking about?" Niggas, but that shit instantly had me hot.
I probably would have said it
But
back.
no, but
like,
he
yeah,
got-
I did.
I
Boy,
know.
he accomplished his goal.
That was his goal.
He learned. That was his
That was his
aha
goal.
moment. That's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
in
His
his
goal was
eyes,
to make me
caught you
hot so then,
slipping.
so
You feel me?
he could go back home on camera and say, "Yeah, that's the representation of Black America.
Boom.
And these are the young."
Boom.
But Lush is in a group chat actively.
You literally poked the bear, and then when it swiped you, these wild grizzly bears were out here attacking people. What?
So
You
Lush,
out here
I don't know if you're in the group chat or
I
not,
didn't
but
know that nigga.
Lush trying to set up a debate with y'all niggas in the
I
group
heard.
chat.
Yeah.
All right, so you do know.
And here's the thing. I had a
I
long
don't know
time.
if I'm like calm enough for shit like that yet.
But like, I'll say this.
I'm trying.
I'll say
but
this
it's like, it's
publicly.
hard, bro.
This, in my opinion, if and when, I know you're able to do it. So I'm not
course.
going to say like
Just
when
gotta
you're
know
able.
how to relax.
When you decide that you're willing to actually do that, nothing will make you go further in podcasting. You will like go so far up the ranks, not just in No Jumper, but just as a podcaster. Because I know, because I've known you for so long and chopped it up with you on so many occasions. I know the extent of your mental faculties,
No,
and,
like,
you show it here.
My
but
problem
not
is, bro, it's just
to
hard
that
for me to
extent.
maintain my emotions during arguments. So to the public, I lose.
right 100%.
Even when I'm right, I lose because I'm
100%.
mad and I'm yelling.
right.
So I'm losing. But that's how we argue in the hood. That's just how we argue.
Sometimes that's just how people talk.
That's just how I talk,
You gonna
bro.
get loud
Yeah.
sometimes.
I'm loud. So I'm
Right.
loud and I'm yelling. Now he's mad and emotional. He can't control himself. He lost.
But
Nigga,
look,
this is how I talk even when I'm not mad.
so to
that's how
be fair,
it be.
to
Like,
be
what
fair,
the fuck?
Brandon-
I just gotta learn how to keep a bottle on my emotions Well, not argue, but that's just how I am.
Br-
I'm loud.
He said
Yeah,
yesterday,
hard.
he said, look, Suspect is another black man. I respect him. I want to see him doing well. I believe that people like, this is all from Brandon's mouth, straight up. He's all like, I believe people like Suspect, me, you, if we was all on a pod, it could be not just once, but like on a consistent basis, could change the whole trajectory of No Jumper towards like a more intellectual sphere, which is dope because a lot of people just think that we just like the ignorant rap shit and that's it. But there's really so much more to
You
No
guys
Jumper.
kind of made yourself the ignorant.
Yeah, no.
rap shit.
Like you're not wrong, but there is like if you look, it's really though that's just the people, the content that gets consumed the most over here. Adam be doing
I was
it.
We've tried to
I
do
was the
all
first to
different
call
shit.
out No Jumper for it. Everybody was
Were you?
scared.
We be
Yes.
trying to do all kind of shit. I try to get these niggas
Yes.
to do
We
video
changed
game
it
streams.
from a rap platform to a
all
porn.
kind of shit. They don't want
And this was 20.
2020,
Yeah, him and T-Rail I think was interviewing.
2022.
Oh, so okay, so you were getting interviewed here, and you said you guys should stay. Was it because of rap or street shit?
No,
Or
he
both?
turned to. I was telling him like, bro, you went from like only interviewing people that had motion to a nigga that dissed a nigga with motion with 200 followers, and now he get to tell his side of the story. Once it became that, it was like, oh man, it's over with. Like,
There has to like so to me.
as far as
I agree
as
that
like,
those people shouldn't be platformed, but if that person with 200 followers has like an actually crazy story that could be substantiated, I'm not mad at
This
that.
is my chance to go viral.
y'all
I
just give
got
it,
a
and then
story.
now that just started being anybody who's just like, yeah, fuck, and then now that's
No, but
anybody.
see,
getting
like,
it.
but that's
Everybody
but that's
hop on
not
there.
a good story.
It
That's
was
exactly what I
exclusive
said
at first.
Is not though. Yeah, I do feel that There
Niggas
was
used
more.
to niggas used to come and be like, I made it. Like, I got the No Jumper. Like he don't do this for everybody.
But that's why there's.
But
a
if you got the
stigma-
homie that I know from the hood, the homie that don't even lead a block, like what the fuck was this nigga like? This nigga, y'all, if y'all know how I know him, he don't lead a block.
But right,
type shit,
but
like-
people say that like it's not a real No Jumper interview unless it's Adam. Like so, there's still like things.
That was a narrative at first.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, and that was like really the accolade when I was like wanted to be on No Jumper like back in the day. I didn't want to have fucking these other like B-listers. I wanted the main guy to interview me.
I ain't
You
gonna
feel
lie,
me?
my like when I was coming out, I always wanted to like it don't matter who interview, as long as you don't ask no police shit.
Well,
The whole point is
So-
having a good conversation.
Without
right?
No,
without
no.
asking some police shit.
I 1,000%
I'm
agree.
disqualified. The no Ralphie Remo interview.
Because if you ask me some police, I'm just gonna be like, I don't know what's he
Damn.
talking about. Like,
But like ultimately, I do think that like when people see when it gets released to the masses, the me and Brandon debate is just fire content. And
Yeah, I got tap in.
people gonna learn from it. I
Yeah.
learned shit from it.
I'm like, damn, who was there? I'm like, well, I missed all this.
Yeah.
I did. Brandon, he smoked the hypocrite nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, so
Whatever his
I
name.
want smoke with that fucking piece of shit fucking cracker.
I don't
next.
think the white dude was prepared. Like he came up here. I'm thinking he
You want to
finna.
do what?
I said I want smoke with that piece of shit cracker next.
Whoa,
You
He
feel
means
me?
it.
he means it. That
Yeah.
means he means that one.
Hey,
can't turn it down
listen
now.
here, pal.
I don't think he even deserved to come back and do it. I think you should do it with somebody else because he ain't really.
Not
Brandon just
because he
smoked the
need,
nigga.
but he need to like, yeah, he did. But I feel like he need to get.
You gotta
told some
smoke.
shit
You gotta
from a
smoke
white
another.
person.
You gotta
He
smoke
need to get
another
told-
racist
Do I
white
get the
dude.
pass?
Yeah, I'm
Say
cool with
that?
that.
gotta
Give me
smoke
like
another
someone
racist
higher up
white
on the
dude.
plateau.
He gave the
Shout out
Because-
to you, Brandon. You
but
did
because-
smoke that nigga. I ain't
Because if
gonna lie.
I smoked Brandon and Brandon smoked I hypocrite, I hypocrite's already a pack. I'm already smoking.
I
the
think he a
hypocrite
pack already though. After the
No, that's not necessarily. Certain people can argue certain points with certain people differently.
That's true, and that's the whole reason why.
So when you come to a debate, it's not about who's right or wrong. It's about who can prove that they're right or wrong.
that's right, but like if I beat somebody up, right, and that person beats somebody else up, then I could beat up the person that person
That's
beat
not
up
true.
most
Not
likely.
Because
that-
everybody, I just
necessarily.
explained why that's not true.
Not
Everybody has
necessarily.
different squabbles. If you,
I still claim it as a victory regardless. I'm claiming it.
If how do I explain? Like just because somebody beats somebody up doesn't mean you have a chance with that person because their squabble might be different and they might have different resistance on how they can take punches and nigga might get caught with a left and go down with one hit.
You
as
might
soon
have
as
just
the
caught
fight
him on a
starts.
bad
Like,
day.
No, I get it. People also, bad day, and also people size up differently. This is the reason why when people was talking about, a gorilla versus 100 men. And I said, they not even the toughest animal. A hippopotamus will fuck a gorilla up.
I was just saying that the gorillas don't even get into that many fucking fights in the jungle or wherever the fuck they at.
So we
like,
looked it up, and I was right. Like a hippopotamus, low key the hardest animal. You feel me? But there's an animal that they low key can't beat in a fade, and that's a rhino. But like a lion can fuck a rhino up. But
a tiger is the king of the jungle. It's facts.
But they in a whole other continent.
So you just disproved your point.
No, I'm saying I can see where y'all are coming from, but what I'm saying is I still claim it as a victory. I can still smoke on you. You feel me? Like,
nah, you got to smoke that pack to hit that pack. You don't just get the claim pack and smoke it.
It's a pack by proxy.
Nope, it's a hypothetical
If you know
pack.
you can smoke on it, then it's a waste of time.
No, he's smoking hypothetical pack.
No, I'm saying hypothetical packs. But here's the thing. Now this
Speaking
right
of the
here,
mic.
this spliff right here making me racist, so I know that fucking this is our hypocrite. He in the back right now. I'm getting racist.
I ain't gonna lie, you and Sharp gonna have to catch a fade. How y'all been going?
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
I've been going so crazy.
Yeah,
y'all really finna catch a fade, or is this content?
Y'all shit been so messy. I've been seeing it, like not even clicking on, like damn, another one. Like what the fuck?
Like
I don't
if it's to the point where y'all beef bigger than everybody else beef.
Because I mean, I'm the most important person in this shit. So what do you expect?
Why keep why keep escalating though? Where?
No, I stopped escalating it after the Johnnies had told me to kick it. You feel me? Like, so you don't know about this, Remo?
It been so long. I was out of town for like a whole week.
The Johnnies? I mean, they showed up in a motherfucker's crib.
You trying to say?
No, Sharp ain't called the police.
I was about to say, like, what do you mean by that?
Why did they show up?
I was
to
finna
your
call
crib?
Sharp, nigga. I'm like, what?
Because I made they had reports that I had allegedly made a criminal threat.
Nah, don't be doing
People
that.
make criminal threats online.
So you telling me
all the
wait,
time.
wait.
Why did they pull up to your house?
Yeah.
Well, it was so here's what happened. I got fucking doxxed, really. I got doxxed. A fan or somebody, a dick rider, or I think it could be somebody else that I know specifically.
Some
who
Riddick
it
type
is.
shit.
Yeah. So this bitch ass fool Ralph, I'm pretty sure, you feel me, is who did it. Like, but I don't know. I don't think it was Sharp.
No, I don't. It's definitely not Sharp.
I'm not implying that, but after that, so I had to make it clear. Hey, I don't want to smoke him. I ain't gonna, because I was saying like, hey, there's no rules. I'm gonna catch you when I catch you. And
No, hell no.
You said what you were saying towards Sharp, right?
Allegedly.
No, you said
For
it.
entertainment
The
purposes,
police pulled up to your
100%,
house, right?
100%.
So you said it to him, and you're saying another person called the police on you?
Yeah, I don't think Sharp would call the police. I'm pretty sure they contacted Sharp by now. The only thing is like I'm
finna call Sharp. I don't think no police contacted Sharp about y'all beef, bro.
I hope not.
Man,
Bro,
wanna call this nigga?
Y'all,
No,
I don't think y'all squabble was that
I called him,
intense.
Talk to this
Bro,
fool.
I've seen people shoot at people on Instagram Live, and like the police don't do nothing about it.
So I got doxxed. Motherfuckers made a criminal threat or said I made a criminal threat.
Another grown man felt some type of way about you saying something to him.
Bro, do you understand how
So did you
obsessed?
wait,
I'm really
wait.
trying to grasp
Did
this
you
right
record
now.
it
No, hell
and then
nah.
post it online, or did you like send a video chat to Sharp?
No, I didn't. What do you? Oh, the thing that they talking about? No, that was
What did
on
you
a
even
live.
say to Sharp?
That was on a live that said, "I'm gonna kill you, Sharp. I'm
Oh
gonna kill
yeah,
you."
You can't say
I mean, you
that.
can't
What the
say
fuck?
You
that.
can't say that.
Not on live either.
I was fucked up.
on live. That's like
It was for
Instagram would
entertainment
have shut my live down.
I wasn't.
For
No,
weeks,
I was
bro.
on. It was on a different
For
platform.
months would have been
Month,
banned.
wasn't
my
on
shit would have been
Instagram.
banned for months.
I said, I'm gonna kill you. I'm coming right now. I'm coming to Vegas tonight.
Well, all I'm saying is, if you let Sharp puke on your face, bro, it's over.
Yeah,
with,
hey,
man.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's over. With.
That's like the gayest like threat that I've ever received.
Wait,
real.
wait. A
I
nigga
don't
told
think
you he
Lush
gonna
can
throw
hit,
up
like, a
on your
low enough
face.
low.
to let Sharp puke on that nigga. Sharp,
he'll
Bro,
come
a
back.
nigga told a nigga he
He's
gonna
gonna
throw up
bounce
on
back
his
from
face
anything.
and
I
die.
don't
Bro,
think
that's
there's
some
Yeah.
freaky ass shit y'all
You
got
can't-
going
I
on.
fell
Niggas
upwardly
think
every
that,
time.
like,
Nigga, I'm
this
gonna
is
throw
what
up
I'ma
on your
do.
face, nigga.
man, that nigga
I'm gonna
told.
do my
He
big
told
one.
that nigga.
Nigga, after I beat your ass, I'm gonna throw up on your face,
Man,
nigga.
that nigga told him that like 3 times. I'm telling you, like he making it a thing where he said he gonna throw up on this nigga face.
Is
Nah,
this
y'all
is-
niggas
crazy.
is wild. Y'all niggas just shake hands and be cool again.
That's
y'all,
what I'm saying.
Y'all going far,
So
nigga.
so there is a fake
Y'all
Lush.
don't mean it.
I'm not gonna say a fake Lush. There is another Lush World account that wasn't me
Yeah.
in his chat, and like was sending super chats to his stream, and like telling him like, hey, we could box, or we could spit bars. What we doing? You feel me? But I'm not trying to kill you. And then Sharp's like, oh, if that's really you, Church, so I'm gonna take a shot with you and end the stream. So like, but that wasn't really me.
So you be down to squash?
cool.
You be down to
No.
squash with him?
I'm down to fight him. And then
Man,
like,
yeah.
So he's
down to
not.
fight him.
Oh, so if y'all squabble, y'all good.
Yeah, it's not
If
like
you squabble, y'all
that's
good.
it. There's nothing else after a fight.
So you want to
I'm
fight
not
him
gonna.
no matter
I'm not
what?
trying to snatch his chain. I'm not trying to.
So you trying to fight that nigga no
He
matter
not
what?
gonna. He not
You
gonna.
ass niggas ain't gonna stick his fingers down his throat.
Oh
Yeah.
hell
Wait,
no!
you want to fight him and then be cool, or just fight him?
No, I
And
don't
just
ever
get it
want
over with?
to. I don't like
That's
cool.
gay.
I wasn't cool with him before.
You just want to get
I
that
wasn't
tension
cool.
out.
I just like, yeah, like there's too much has been said. We gonna fight. Like it's not something that's occupying a lot of thought. People talk about it and like to talk about it, so I do because it gives my channel more engagement. Cool. I really don't give a fuck. When I see him, I'm gonna beat the dog shit out of that fake pimp. He's never done a fucking thing physically in his life.
so was
the
he-
only people we've seen him pick on are fucking bitches. You feel me? Or people that he feels that he's the ups on. Whack wanted the fade.
Yeah,
All of
yeah,
a sudden
you-
he's fucking terrified. We've never seen him
Never talk crazy about me
We've
till he
never
left.
seen him turn up on anybody. He never turned up on me till he lived 800 miles away.
man,
Then it's like,
y'all
I'm gonna buy
niggas
you a
is
flight, Church, and we'll
tripping.
drink a
Well,
bottle.
let's not say you're gonna do it when you see him. When you see him, you'll ask him if he wants to fade.
If he wants to engage in
don't,
mutual
don't
combat,
just jump pop up
correct.
and just,
Thank
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not trying to just pop up on him, catch it, and that's what I was saying I was gonna do before, and that's what I was gonna. Or no, wait, yeah.
He don't even
You
know. He
feel
like,
me?
I
Like,
was.
You
like,
can't
No,
be
I-
a bully.
Yeah.
No, I really look.
Man,
I really
this shit.
You guys
I
are
don't know.
cool, man. Just shake it off, man.
Yeah, you was.
No,
yeah,
well,
you was
but
short.
here's
Fuck
the
all
thing.
that. That nigga gay.
Yeah,
He
he's
a bitch.
gay. He's gay. But we're not friends. We're not gonna be friends. He was like the fakest person to me, and like the fact that he still.
He said, I seen some shit where he said he
I was the only
nigga
one that
helped
wanted
you.
to help you,
Yeah,
Church.
where'd that come from?
You know what's so
That's his
funny? You know,
favorite line
you
for
know why
everybody.
he said
I
that?
have heard that.
He said
His
that
favorite
because
line to
I
everybody.
said that. I said that in the fucking my first no jumper diss when I fucking dissed everybody when I was like and I said Sharp the only one that tried to help me grow. But I really just said that.
Oh, you did
I
say
talked
that.
Because I was fighting with kid gloves with everybody at the time. You feel me? Like so I called Sharp and I was like, hey, Church, you feel me? You gonna get some of this work? And he's like, nah, da, 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 da. I was like, you know what? All right, fool, I ain't finna diss you then because you. I called AD and told him what I was finna say beforehand. Like,
Yeah.
me and Suspect were arguing so much I didn't tell him, but I did tell him that I was gonna diss him on the track. He didn't give a fuck, you feel me? But that was what was. And Sharp was like the only person. Yuri, I was like, Yuri, I don't even diss you. You're so harmless. I don't even diss you. You feel me? He's like, come on, Lesh. I'm gay as fuck. Diss me. And I was
Oh,
like,
you wanted
Daddy.
to diss him.
no, I swear to God. He asked me to diss him. So at the last minute, I wrote 8 bars so you can see the Yuri shit at the end of the song. You feel me?
You were
Like,
turning up for this
when I
this
said
shit you
Yuri
got?
ain't showered in like 90 weeks.
What-
That's the reason why he got hepatitis
Would you
C.
classify him as a
Word.
Jake Demon?
Yeah, 100%.
All right.
He on that.
He's a Jake Demon.
No hesitation.
All right.
Guess what?
But
I see a couple members in there, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Jake Demon, he's Jake Demon.
What was
Niggas
the
got
name of that
insider
song you
names
just
about
dropped,
you and
bro?
shit left.
Which
No,
one?
Jay, hold on.
The one you just dropped.
Jay Demon? What the? Cause they be saying Jay Cat. What the fuck did Jay Demon mean?
No, Jake Demon, man. Some
Jake
shit,
or
some
Jake?
shit I got going on in the
It's some
community.
insider shit. That's what I'm saying. They got insider nicknames for you and shit.
Nah,
They got
nah,
you fucked up.
It's,
No,
it's a
Jake-
guy that's really willing to fucking take it there.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
crazy
He's
as
like
fuck.
no, but he's specifically like a white guy that's
Yeah.
willing to take it there. Like he's
Oh,
like
word,
a
that's
Jake
what that
Demon.
means.
Like
See,
yeah,
the Stinks know what time it is with Lush. You feel me? They got love for me.
every white guy's not
Sharp,
a Jake Demon.
You
Like,
feel me? Like,
alright.
like all the people that you look up to, Sharp, they don't fuck with you. You feel me? They fuck with me, player, Jake Demon,
I
all
fuck
that
with
shit.
Sharp. I ain't got no problem with Sharp. I ain't got no problem. I fuck
yeah,
with him.
Sharp's cool, man.
When
I'm
Sharp
not in the
don't-
middle of that.
I just thought it was funny to say, and thanks for fucking ruining it, asshole. Fucking,
Nah, I be seeing everybody on here bomb. Some niggas got their reasons, like him and Almighty or whatever. And
yeah,
I don't know where y'all shit came from. I really don't.
You know, really, like
All y'all
it's-
still homies
so-
to me. I was like, shit,
There's
y'all
a
was
lot
all
of
chilling.
Some
and-
niggas don't.
Nah,
Him and Sharp ain't really
Y'all
fuck
niggas
with each
must
other.
not
What's
Me,
said
y'all
on the
be on
internet,
this
I don't
shit.
believe anything
Yeah.
on the internet. This shit is all an illusion. Face to face is totally different. If those words were said to each other face to
I
face,
threw a napkin at
It's-
that nigga, told that nigga wipe that dick off.
no, hell no.
On camera.
He did.
Fuck you
He
mean?
did.
Threw a napkin
He
at that nigga, said wipe your mouth off, all that dick on your face, nigga.
No, hell
Oh,
no.
my
No, he did.
What?
He did.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
he did, bro.
what did he say?
He did.
Nothing.
Oh, hell no.
Nothing. Fuck you mean? Nothing. Am I lying?
We all seen it. This is
He didn't-
facts.
fucking thing.
He didn't
On
like
the channel.
put it to the side after
Didn't do shit. He
after
just
the
kicked it.
camera cut off.
Hell no, he ain't pick that
He
napkin
just
up.
kicked it. He did a little side kick.
No, he smelled. He picked it up and smelled it. He smelled it. He said,
He didn't do shit.
Put it in his
Flacco
pocket.
picked it up.
Yeah.
Flacco,
Flacco fidgets. Flacco fidgets.
Flacco.
When I threw the napkin at Flacco, he picked it up too. That was a different time.
But Flacco just neat fidgets with whatever's in front of him. He's
No, he
autistic.
didn't tell me shit. Nothing.
He didn't want to lose his job.
Fuck no.
He didn't pull you to the side after the cameras cut off. Like, hey, bro.
No.
Hey, Church, I ain't like the way you threw that napkin
Hey,
at me and
both
told me about
nigga,
pulling sucking my
all
dick
my
suckers and
kids.
shit. I wasn't feeling that, Church.
Man.
Nothing. I wish I prayed to the Lord Jesus himself. He would have, nigga.
Honestly,
Not a
I've taken
damn
my
thing.
foot off the gas. 'Cause
outta
you know
here.
how many people are in my inbox, like
That nigga a
former
bitch.
bodyguards, bitches that
You
he
see how
tried to
fast
holler
he
at.
flips, by
Like,
the way?
Do you
Like,
understand?
he's ready to be cool with him, and then
Jay
he
beat
goes
him.
off. He's like, oh, no.
Be
yeah,
cool.
He said, fuck him again.
Hold
Let's
on.
go. Let's go.
I
Fuck him.
literally,
Yeah.
Hold on, but I literally specifically said I'm never gonna be cool with him. But I also like I'm stalling him out because there's so much I could fucking do that I'm not. I'm being cool for real. I'm being cool. And here's the thing: you said, why did it start?
Cool. Keep being cool.
Yeah,
Because he
I see where him and they shit came from, but your shit, I don't know. That shit hurt
Because
good.
he always hated on me, bro. He's butthurt that
Oh, this long time beef.
first of all, remember the "It's a Nay for Me" church?
No, he was definitely hating on Lush when he came back. For
He's
sure,
a fucking side buster,
sure.
dog.
He thought he
didn't
was
want
done
Lush to
gone
come
for
back
good. He
at
thought
all.
he was
A
gone
lot of
for
niggas
good.
didn't want you to come back either, though.
But he was real vocal about it.
Yeah, Josh and fucking
was vocal about
who
it.
became one of my close like homies.
Oh,
here.
Josh, you didn't
I
want to
didn't
back
necessarily
either.
He wasn't sus.
They got me and Adam, the only niggas that wanted
The
Lush
shit
to
he
come
did on
back.
the way out was just like, I'm
Sus
good.
didn't want me
No,
back.
I didn't want
he
you
did
back.
go on. He went on. I was seeing that
wanted me
too.
back. Flacco, no.
Nope.
Think he lied.
Me and Adam, the only niggas that really wanted you back. I ain't gonna hold you.
Facts.
Flacco lied.
Niggas was
Flacco
niggas was looking
lied.
at you crazy that first day when you walked back. We was like,
Facts.
13 deep. 13 deep came back. My first.
but I understand why niggas probably didn't want you back. Josh probably got a valid reason. Why?
Because you fucked niggas' money up when you left. That's why I didn't want you back. You
You out here
fucked niggas'
fucking
money
niggas'
up.
bags
Nah, you got more
That's
money
why
after I
didn't
left.
want you back.
Low-key.
No. For a minute, hell no.
But then it probably
Fuck
got
shit up.
yeah. But I don't think I did that. In reality, we all know the truth now. We know that's not.
But it
my
was
fault.
a chain
I think-
effect.
we know
it
the
was a
truth.
chain effect though.
But no, Sharp tried to make it seem like that because he just felt like, yeah, he was left out because AD and all them went and did their thing. Boom. Did pretty good for him, right? House Phone and them left and did their own thing. Did cool for him, right? You feel me? Sharp thugged it out over here. Kudos for that. Put absolutely zero numbers on the board. Did absolutely anything of any consequence or positive contribution to the channel that was notable in the past couple of years. He putting up 15,000 views with Travie McCoy and Flatbush Zombies interviews when he knows absolutely nothing about music. So it's like, what the fuck are you
How
doing
do you
even
only get
sitting down with the
15K with
Flatbush
Travie
Zombies?
McCoy?
Make that make
Why
sense?
did he interview Flatbush Zombies?
That was damn. If he could have turned that into a cool
That-
interview,
that
I would
should've
love to hear
said-
about
No, no, no.
them. Because I ain't heard about them since ASAP and them when they was back in the days.
You'd love to hear someone like me or Suspects or
Yeah,
Remo
you don't know the
chop
history.
it up
And he's
that
not
night.
gonna do the history either. He just gonna go down the street to the liquor store and get some bottles.
Yo,
Hey,
this
so what
nigga's
was it?
great.
So what was it?
Y'all
Like,
be
he gonna go
cooking
get some
niggas.
champagne and shit.
Hey, what was it like for you, Church, when you first got
And just
successful?
start asking like some dumbass
What the fuck are you
questions.
talking about, dog?
Dumbass generic Google interview questions and shit. Like, bro, go do some research.
So
you
who
fucking
influenced you
idiot.
coming up in the game as a young artist?
Killing
Like, what the
me, bro.
fuck?
Y'all niggas is fucking crazy.
niggas
No,
wild.
no. So, hey, so
we not lying though. Is we lying?
wrong thing
I mean,
about
it's
that.
not like you show up on the day of work and you know you got to interview this person. You know.
No,
Yes.
if you show up on the
already
day of
know.
work and you know you
Yes.
got to interview
Yeah.
that person, you
Nigga,
should have
do
your
some
questions
research.
ready.
Guess what?
Fucking
Spent
idiot.
2 hours the night before looking up.
It's
shit.
not
hard.
I
Random
don't
shit on
Like
need
the
to do
nigga
that.
came in on YouTube.
Go on Reddit,
watch
go
a
do a
fucking
couple.
interview.
Yeah.
Guess what? I
Watch some
don't
little
need to
mini
do that.
docs. Nigga, it take 12 minutes.
No, I'm saying if you don't know about an
You're
artist,
right,
that's
but-
what
but
you do.
That's
I'm
what I
so-
do. It
that's
takes
how you
me
do it.
18 minutes, gang, and I come in here with shit written already, ready to ask.
Even
Nah,
if you
no
want
cap.
to just freshen up on your knowledge of this
For
person.
sure, yeah, and I'll do that really because I say, but I don't need to.
That nigga go
It
get
can-
some champagne.
Any artist could show up right now, and I'll be like, oh, for sure. Like name an artist.
Nah,
I'll
you be
able
on
to sit
point
down
with a lot of
them.
that
You
shit.
cultured up though. You,
Yeah,
you know what's going on.
so it
you
kinda
like
make-
a hipster on the low.
Right on the high. You feel me? I'm king of all that shit. And then you
You
got
like
a
like
motherfucker.
a like
We
like,
be
like a
knowing,
Jeff Wise type
100%.
nigga.
Shouts to Jeff Wise. That's
For
my
sure.
dog right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Who else kept the truth alive? That's what I said. I said to Jeff Wise, hey, salute to you for keeping the truth alive more than anybody and being the #1 source. And he said, you know what he said to me? Coming from you, that mean a lot. That's another motherfucker keeping the truth alive for real. So with all that being said, Sharp, he was just upset because he wasn't gaining traction over here. It wasn't going well for him. And then all of a sudden, Adam decided to want to bring me back. And then he's having meetings with Adam about, I think I should be on the No Jumper show. Adam don't want you on the show. I don't know why. That's his decision. Adam wants on the show who he wants on the show for whatever reason. He don't want to fucking be regaled with tales of you fucking making love to your rubber doll. You feel me? Oh, I just had to clean her crevice out last night, church. Like, you feel me? Belinda, she never talks back though. You feel me? Like, bro, all right. He just wasn't interested for whatever reason. And he was just side busting on me. And then eventually I was like, you know what? Sharp's kind of a bitch. Fuck you. And then he was like, oh, I'm gonna move to Vegas. The Rent Center repossessed my life. And now he wants to fucking fight me. And now his fucking 120,000 subscribers base of abuse victims, you feel me, that are looking for a red pill adjacent role model to put them on the blade. I'm talking about the dudes. I'm talking about the dudes want to get sent by Sharp. They're all
you talking about Sharp fan base?
Yeah.
Nigga is crazy.
And I know I just did 10 months right now, guys, but I'm not going to shoot anybody. And after a fight, you feel me, you go your way, I go mine, and that's that. Ain't no fucking popping a bottle, though, or none of that. We ain't going to have a drink, you feel me? We ain't friends, like, you feel me? Like, I would really like to box him publicly, you feel me, for money. And I don't care about the money aspect, but I want it to be like a big
I'll watch that. I ain't gonna lie.
Hell yeah, people will watch that shit. Do it on your YouTube channel, Sharp. You feel me?
Man,
like
Sharp whoop your ass. What you gonna do?
There's not whooping my ass. He not whooping my ass, bro. He got to beat liver cancer's ass or whatever the fuck he dealing with. Cirrhosis.
And
he got fucking.
You got a condition before you talk about fighting, bro. If you can't do a hike with us, I don't think you can fight.
Look, bro.
I'm gonna go on a hike.
Y'all like this. Lush got more fans in the last 12 months than that nigga doing the last 10 years.
Boom.
Easy.
Boom. Beating up girls don't count.
Lush came in here, nigga lumped up hella times. Like, nigga, he be fighting.
Yeah, Lush do be fighting.
He be in the trenches squabbling.
I can tell Lush is on that.
But Sharp talking like he know he gonna knock you out because he said he gonna throw up on your face after he knock you out.
That is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That one was crazy.
How do you think to say some shit?
So I mean, he gotta knock you out in order to do that because I don't know how the fuck is that possible.
Wait. Can we break this down for
You're
a second,
smarter than
dog?
this, Remo.
I just want to ask.
I'm just smarter than this.
Wait, I just want to ask everybody in this room, bro. Any street nigga you ever met in your life, any real nigga who ever had hands ever in his life, have y'all ever heard a nigga say, I'ma knock that nigga out, I'ma stick my fingers down my throat, pause, and throw up on you?
That's the first thing you think about
after
after
you
you knock somebody out.
Nobody says that. This nigga is a goofball.
See, I don't be seeing all this shit,
This
bro.
nigga goofy
That
as
is
fuck.
crazy.
He can't be serious. What is this, a Nickelodeon fade? This nigga a goofball.
I'm talking
nigga, and that's gay.
and-
I'm not
and drop
sticking
low,
nothing
brother.
down nothing. That's gay, nigga. You said you finna stick your what down your what and do what? Nigga, you gay. That shit crazy to me, bro.
He
Who
said
says
he
that?
trying to violate him
And
to the fullest.
let me make something clear, by the way.
Violating men is gay.
Let me make something clear.
I'm trying to violate a man. That's
It
gay.
wouldn't sound very, very
If he
clear.
said he
I
was gonna
never.
piss on him or something.
Nigga
Like,
said I'ma stick my fingers down my throat and throw up on you.
He's serious as fuck about like
can't
nigga,
be.
it's two
You
different
gotta really
streams
be
where he
in the
said
heat
it
of
where
the
it's like
moment to do
damn.
something
Here,
like
let me
that.
He
explain.
doubled down on throwing up on a man.
Oh God, he did
as
though.
a threat.
He
So-
he
That
did.
nigga's a creep.
Y'all just gotta get down, bro. Like,
Yeah,
at
exactly.
this point,
Nigga
like,
goofy.
y'all
And here's the thing. Let me
hug
explain
it out
something.
after.
I
throw
do
up on
not
each other,
think.
whatever
I'ma
y'all be
throw
doing
up
and
on a
shit.
nigga
Like, I don't know.
Wow. Here's the thing. I
You
don't.
ever thought of that? Yo, I'm finna squabble this nigga down after I'm finna stick my finger down my throat.
I'm gonna make myself projectile vomit,
I
church.
ain't gonna lie, that's a little crazy.
No,
but hey,
that's
shit.
Hell, I might even use a dildo, church. Whatever's
That's the
around,
gayest
whatever I
shit
got in
I
my
might have
pocket. You
ever
know.
heard.
Y'all think it's wild.
Hey, no, but here's here.
Gay.
When I
Here-
seen that, a lot of shit don't make my page, but when I seen that,
Y'all
I had, you
niggas
know,
is wild.
I thought that shit was hilarious.
That's gay.
Nah, but
I ain't
here-
never heard a nigga say he gonna stick his fingers down the throat after a fade. Nigga,
I want to
that's
make something
crazy.
clear. What, I
There's
don't
a
think
clip
that
of
I'm a.
this?
I know that I'm not like a tough
Yes,
guy.
I've
I don't.
seen it.
There's two different clips we could pull up on my
Pull that
IG.
shit up.
I ain't
I
gonna
don't.
lie.
I'm not
gay.
trying to be. I didn't ever come here with the
gay
energy
as a
of
bitch.
trying to be a tough guy,
Yeah.
Mr. Tough Guy,
No
Mr.
way.
I never tried to push that
it's on my
line,
page somewhere.
but I feel like you know what I feel, what this past like since I came to No Jumpers felt like. I feel like I'm the new kid in school, and I was trying to be nice to everybody, and then they started picking on me because I seen I had a heart. And then because of that, people started thinking I'm weak.
They turned into a big demon.
Exactly, my villain origin story. So now you unleash this side of fucking Lush, which we had buried back when I was running around with the Grape Streets and shit, chasing down fucking Sirius Jones in Hollywood.
Oh, hell no.
That's one of them, but go down this.
You feel me? All that shit that's been, that part of me and that guy is so long gone and buried in. Shouts to Sirius.
They
man.
want
We
that
love to
old
watch
Lush
that.
back.
They want me on my bullshit.
I seen one of them, but the other one.
But and even
Right
back
there,
then,
right there.
that wasn't me trying. I never been a tough guy.
Here's the first
but
one.
I ain't no motherfucking bitch like this fool. He a
Nigga
bitch.
face, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm gonna throw up all in it. I'm a hat man. Stand right over that nigga. Make sure he hit his lip, everything.
Why
You don't remember me, nigga?
Why you want to hit his lip?
Yeah, fuck nigga. Who you want?
Fucking
Boy,
gay. I'm trying to make sure
you disrespectful, homie.
He said he finna violate that nigga.
Hit the prison yard trying to play with his celly. That nigga gay, bro. Who does that?
Nah, to make sure he hit his lip is crazy. Who said that?
That nigga said it's the ultimate
for real?
disrespect.
Like, bro, that's some of the weirdest shit.
Hold
I ever
on.
heard
Now
in
scroll up, Josh. He doubled down on it.
He doubled
Look, this
down.
it's a different fit.
Yeah.
Scroll up. Hold on.
Nah.
I just
Make
seen
sure he hit his lip is crazy.
Nigga's a
That's your man's
weirdo.
B. That's
right
your
there, right
man's
there.
B.
That's your man.
Bro, I promise you, when I watched what you was saying, I ain't even really had no
Let's
issue
talk
with
about
you. I
Sus
just know
hairline. Let's talk
I'm gonna
about
do you
Sharp. You got
something
Wu-Tang
dirty.
forever, dog.
Shit, Whoop Johnson. Just like mine.
Throw up on your face or something after I knock your ass out, nigga. I promise you.
I might go jack off, church.
I want you to feel disrespected. I never even disrespected you like that, Lush.
That's
I just said the real.
I'm disrespecting.
Man, that's gay.
But
He
you
said
acting
he
like you
gonna
got
stick
so
his
much of
butt
a
down
problem
his
with me, my nigga. I promise you, I'm gonna fly your ass out, white boy. I really want your bitch.
Whoa.
I don't even want you.
Whoa.
I'll catch you whenever the fuck I catch you. I really want your bitch.
I'm gonna sexually abuse someone, church. I've done it before.
I'm gonna puke on that nigga's face, but I promise y'all, homie.
That nigga don't look
If
like
anything gets recorded, I'm gonna stick my fucking finger down my throat and I'm gonna throw it on that nigga's face.
eyebrows.
He ain't never said that shit.
What do you say? What do you say?
You gonna do what? Bro, I thought you was just saying that he was gonna do that. He really said I'm gonna stick my hand. Bro, you think what the fuck?
There's no way.
That's gay. You
This
think I'm
is
just
real.
up here saying shit?
Bro, I thought that's how he was saying, like that's how he gonna throw up on him.
That was a quote, nigga. That was a quote. That nigga said he gonna stick his fingers down his own throat. That's gay.
He had to paint the picture.
That's gay.
But how else you gonna do it?
All I'm saying, don't let that nigga knock you out, bro.
Come on, bro. That's
Bro,
some of the gay.
Don't let him knock you out, cause
Here's,
it's,
here's the thing.
He got some shit going.
that's a crazy level of disrespect, fool. If
No,
a
that's
nigga,
not disrespectful.
That's just
when I
weird.
slapped Nate Dogg, son, that was disrespect. This is just weird. That's strange.
Bro,
nah, it's a little left. It's left field as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
It's left
strange.
field.
That's not disrespect.
Nah, it's
that
left
nigga's
field.
weird.
Let's be real, guys. My beef with Sharp, Lush for a Sharp is equivalent to fucking Joey Badass versus the West
Nigga's
Coast.
weird.
Like in terms of like how
Yeah, nah, that shit's hilarious.
this
I
is
ain't gonna
probably
lie.
one of the me and Sharp might have
Why did he say that?
one of the worst beefs in history.
down my throat, church, and make sure it hits
This is a terrible beef.
Like, why is that
that's
the
crazy.
first thing you think of?
Why does sticking your fingers down your
I wanted to hit his lip.
bro? Like, as a
What?
man, that nigga said I'm gonna activate my gag reflex on you. That's gay. Why would you want to activate your gag reflex?
Yeah,
being
nah, that's-
fake?
You
That's
gotta
different.
remember to do that after like a high. You just beat him out, beat him up. All the adrenaline is
beat him
pumping.
out. It's crazy.
Like,
Beat
bro,
him out.
This shit is just
Then
crazy
you
to me,
stick your
bro.
fingers down your throat. That's what you're thinking about? That's
No.
gay.
I think
nigga
that
freaky.
I think that he's actually like it's an accurate assessment. There is
He
there
could have
probably
said,
is
"I'm
gonna
gonna kick
puke
your fucking teeth in."
during the fight.
When I'm
I'ma
knocking
piss on
fucking
you.
teeth out.
He probably gonna puke.
And when I'm gonna collect them, nigga, and make a chain out them bitches.
Yeah.
You something.
It's different levels of disrespect. Yeah,
Bitch, I hit like God, nigga. You gotta say some.
Throwing up on a nigga face is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that's next level. But shit, hey, he try.
Evil. Earlier, you asked me. You was like, "What song?" Like, cause you said you was asking about one of my new songs because I'm getting sideways at everybody on all them.
What's
Oh,
the
you
name
had
of
this
the song?
Wait, on which one though?
I know the name of the song, the most recent one.
Oh, King of the Smokers.
That's what you are.
Yeah, King of the Smokers.
100%.
You got that.
You got it.
King of the motherfucking
You
smokers,
got
mayor of MacArthur Park, meth drip Lamar, the domestic whip crasher.
Meth drip Lamar is crazy.
Motherfucking white brick baby. What the
Meth
fuck
drip
is
Lamar,
good?
I fuck with that one. This nigga said meth drip Lamar. What the
Domestic whip
fuck?
crasher.
I gave him that one.
Mayor of MacArthur Park.
He got to be crazy that day. I'm like,
I don't even park my car there right no more. Like,
Domestic whip crash. I'm like, bro, you the domestic whip crash.
So fire. So fire, bro. So
damn,
fire.
man.
He
Wild
that
out
shit,
here, bro.
I'm like, Lush, your next song gotta be domestic whip crash.
You can't make like me up. You can't write a character like
Fact.
this, bro.
So-
I'm one of a kind.
That's a fact.
I
He's
see,
a movie
I see
character.
a topic right now. Kid Cudi snitched, right?
Yeah, what a fucking
He's
loser.
a
Sure
bitch.
did.
I
Fuck
hate
you,
that
Kid
bitch.
Cudi.
He sure did.
You should have handled it how you handled it, bitch.
The pursuit of happiness, but putting another man in prison, that's your pursuit of
Yeah,
happiness?
you was a bitch.
Day and night, you think about putting people in prison?
That's the
Fuck you,
pursuit of
Kid
being-
Cudi.
You got your car burnt down, bitch.
I used to like Soundtrack to My Life.
Yeah, I liked it too. But
Bitch.
that was a great album, but then it was downhill after that. Plus, he was mean to Nardwar.
Nah, fuck that. You gotta understand,
That's
pussy.
Mean to Nardwar?
Mean to Nardwar.
Crazy,
Why are you
bro.
mean to Nardwar?
That's what
He's
I
such a
said.
cool dude.
That's how I
That's
judge
what I
people by how
said,
you treat
bro.
Nardwar.
I said,
You
you
gonna-
gotta be a weird ass nigga to be rude to Nardwar. He cool as fuck.
you know,
on,
Cudi be
man.
on drugs though, for real. He what Future
gay.
really wasn't.
That nigga nails probably painted right now.
Yeah, look at this fool, bro.
Just because he on drugs don't mean you could be mean.
Hey guys.
Nah, I ain't giving them, but I
But
said
you
I
said-
can see
So
you
I-
probably
No,
want
just wanna
to,
say
you
that
can't be mean
nicest
to
thing
Nardwar,
ever.
bro.
Yeah, nah, I feel that.
Nah,
But,
like even like
but he definitely be fucked up.
Ralphie, if you're mean to Nardwar when you interview, I'll be
Nigga
so
can't fuck
disappointed
with you.
in
You
dog.
mean to
You got-
Nardwar,
you
bro.
can't
That's
be-
disrespectful.
You wouldn't
He cool.
be.
I used to like his songs, but he gotta understand.
Did he get subpoenaed? Like,
I don't
what?
give a
Hey, how do y'all?
Oh,
Yeah.
What-
yeah, absolutely.
But they had the evidence already. He didn't have to go up there and tell his
didn't.
story.
The world
No.
knew they burnt
They
his
had the
fucking car.
pictures. They
But-
had all the evidence.
He want to see Diddy ass in jail for real.
And
like,
the thing
that
is,
nigga-
this doesn't affect it because he has no credibility in hip hop. Like he's respected in music. He's like a
Is he
dope-
still?
No, but for his accolades in the past, he's made some great music.
He
at one
did,
time.
but he told, so you
yeah.
can't listen to it no more.
Right, but that's what I'm saying in the context of rap. But all the fucking
I think the
white kids that were liked him in liked his song in Project X back in the day and all that grew up on that. They not tripping on his street credibility.
This not gonna stop his money.
No,
No,
his money's not gonna stop.
Yeah, and I already knew he
Well,
was
I
a
don't
fucking
know.
lame.
No, it's
So,
not.
like-
He's making movies, doing all types of shit, and who knows why he did
You know,
this right here.
I'm just one of those people that follow the unwritten rules. You know what I'm saying? So like, fuck him.
Yeah, it's definitely. I'm saying it was kind of fuck him as soon as he was mean to Nardwar. So anything else is just like
I
didn't
wouldn't
even
give a
try
fuck
that.
if he was mean to his nigga, his granny. Nigga, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's Kid Cudi. Nigga, when niggas do off,
Nah, but I ain't
off
gonna lie,
music,
bro.
That's what they do.
Not
It's just-
defending Diddy, but like you didn't have to. There was enough evidence. You didn't have to go.
He didn't
tell
have
No,
to
he
get on
didn't
the
have to do
You
all
stand.
didn't
that.
have to.
In matter of fact,
Moral of the story.
he changed the whole dynamics of the case because this is my opinion, right? And it's pretty could be substantiated
Was he a
by
victim?
ChatGPT.
He was a
He's a
victim.
victim allegedly.
Of the just the car burning.
No,
or-
he
Yeah.
hit he Cassie and then he burnt the car. Right,
Exactly.
that's what happened.
Yeah.
He hit Cassie. Man, he wasn't no. I'm talking about like a victim.
Like a
of
freak
Nah,
victim?
nah.
That yet to be determined. Yet to be determined.
I mean, shit. He
But-
probably got burnt. By, you know,
No,
all
but
that shit going
For
on.
sure, you got the clammies and all that.
Something
but-
happened.
But here's the problem, right? This fool, prior to Kid Cudi testifying, all the people that were going up there, they weren't really the most credible witnesses. You got fucking Frederico, the fucking the sex worker jerking off on fucking Diddy's tits.
So Kid
everybody
Cudi
that
is
We don't
credible.
care. He's way more credible.
I feel like-
Absolutely.
I feel like-
this isn't than the sex workers and the different
I
people.
don't know
I
about
feel like
that.
none-
Kid
significantly
Cudi
more
had
credible.
his
I feel like
episodes,
if
bro.
you were a part of anything, you're not a credible witness.
At all.
he
At
wasn't.
all.
He wasn't necessarily
That's
part
like
of.
saying if you were part of a like you was on in the car when somebody
You was
did
signed to
and
the-
you try to snitch like you
was
nigga,
with
you was
it.
there.
No,
nigga,
but
like,
he was a victim of something.
I say
that Diddy
this.
did.
How I feel about it.
Correct.
So
but
it's not like he was in the car with
he
Diddy
wasn't-
when they
yeah,
went to
yeah,
go
yeah.
do some shit.
Right, but that has nothing. What I'm saying is
We don't know what happened. You know
he's
what
a
I'm
credible
saying?
witness from a
Maybe
jury's
that's his
perspective.
get back.
I'm not gonna say he's a credible witness.
I feel
like
get back for what you did to me.
all the witnesses are credible. He's a more high profile witness, so people are gonna look at him.
Let's just correct as far as
even if he wasn't a high profile person, just because he's not someone that is literally for a living fucking jerks off on
if
people.
you're not a felon,
yeah.
If you're not like disheveled and they can't tell you like you're a credible witness.
And I'm not trying to shame sex workers. I'm just saying from a jury's perspective,
I can see that.
They're not the most credible witnesses. This is a guy who's very successful, made a lot of money.
But all his music is about him being mentally ill and fucked up and taking drugs. So.
Now that's a great.
But the jury would have to look into that specifically.
If I'm the defense, that's the first thing I'm gonna do to it. So, Kid Cudi, what's this song about? And then they're gonna be like, objection, relevance.
Now, what was interesting though? So
that's a decent point.
He's on there because they're saying that Diddy burned up his car. You know what I'm saying? Set it on fire. But what made Cassie look crazy is because Cassie the one that sent the low to Diddy to go do that shit. So if anything, he kind of helped Diddy out to show like, yo, Cassie's not fully innocent. Like, if anything, if Cassie wasn't granted full immunity, how all this shit play out and how it's looking, she should be charged with sex trafficking too.
She got 20 million and immunity.
She got 20 million plus she got 10 million from the Intercontinental Hotel. So that's 30 million. She got 20 from Diddy and immunity. And when it comes down, when it looked like
she was lit. This was the big takedown Diddy. She was the big fish.
And bro, when you look at it, it looked like
crazy.
She should be charged with sex trafficking too.
She was participating in every single
she's
thing.
lining this shit up.
She has immunity.
But that's what I'm saying though. I'm saying like, nigga, it's crazy. She taking Diddy down, but it's like, look at how you was moving, nigga. Like,
I say
they need to get her for her own little shit, not attached to his. Nigga, shit, nigga, she probably got phone. If they got old ass numbers of Diddy talking to motherfuckers, they for sure her phone, nigga, setting up all type of plays, nigga.
I think Young Miami next.
She sound like the madam of the house. She was running the whole place. She was running the hospital.
I think they said
they coming for Carisha
that
next.
They asked her to testify or something or do a question, and she said she wasn't doing it.
I feel like she like a real street bitch. I don't think she like. I would.
Wasn't she tweeting about doing shit like that? Like,
yeah, but not
in a real street. But she got on the stand.
Oh, did she? Young Miami?
No. I thought you were talking about nigga Cassie. I'm like,
no, Young Miami. Like what Evil talking about?
Miami. She was probably collecting them bags too. Fuck you talking about?
In the day, she was like, oh, I'm like, you feel me? I'm bringing other women to the table. I'm doing all this shit because she was disappointed.
She said, I'm gonna have somebody fuck you or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Didn't she do some shit like that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
she was a 3-0.
She was a willing participant. I don't want to hear none of that shit.
But that's why I said they gonna.
She was ready to go. She got that white husband.
She
got that white husband, and that nigga started convincing her that all of that shit was bad, and it was PTSD, and he was abusing you.
Yeah, she probably tried to run that script on him, and he was like, "No, I'm not with all that shit."
What do you mean?
What do you mean? You guys used to just do this? Like,
he was like, "That's normal. Abuse. That's not normal. That's dark."
Well, he probably probably was like starting to ask questions. He didn't know at first. He's like, "Damn, I got this badass R&B bitch."
Pop up.
And he's like, "Yo, Cassie, how come you haven't had barely any music come out for the past like several years? What's going on?"
I don't know the brothel she on.
And he's like, "Oh well, you know,
she got an online brothel. Everybody just place your order. Fuck you talking about? She ain't gotta do nothing.
Menus.
Bitch got the menus.
Menus. She's a menu.
She got the billionaire menu. She handed out the cars at the club.
Here you go.
That's crazy.
Here you go. You gotta, you feel me? All you gotta do is wink 3 times and throw your pinky in the air, and you feel me? That bitch appear. Boom.
I'm interested to see how this all play out. I don't know if Diddy get life, that's gonna be crazy. I don't think he deserves life.
He said.
So this is the video after he testified on Diddy, and he just left the trial or whatever. This is what he had to say about it.
Hey guys, so I just want to say, man, I've been seeing all the love and support, and I just want to say thank you so much, man. People have been hitting me up the past week, just checking in, and even today, and it really means a lot to me, man. You guys are the best. I love y'all.
Yeah, you didn't
this
see
is
that?
A stressful situation. I'm glad it's behind me.
Like it hurt.
And
yeah, it's weighing him down.
I love y'all, man.
That's gay.
Big love.
Bro, shut the
Go Stream Neverland.
Nigga, you're a fucking homo.
That nigga
I mean, I don't expect nothing out of Kid Cudi though, except to get on the stand. But you know, so, fuck you.
I absolutely expect that from him. That's the.
It wasn't nothing that I didn't. That's why it's like, you fucking pussy. I knew you.
He was never.
I'm not surprised. Like
he was never. Yeah, he was never. Like,
I'm more surprised. Like, damn, you got that much hate for Diddy still after the fact? Because like
I told you,
most of the time,
he might
a lot
be
of
a
these
different victim.
You're not gonna forget when someone blows up your Porsche.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's not about the car,
You're
bro.
not gonna forget that.
It could have been some more shit that Diddy did behind the scenes that niggas don't know.
The get back is
And he's
this.
like, look, nigga, I'm finna come take the stand on your ass. Because it's like,
It was
a lot of
probably
these
more
high-profile celebrities, for the most part, they really don't be showing up to court. So the fact that he just walked his happy ass in there,
that's a
like,
get back.
nigga, either this was a clout move or some more shit Diddy did that's just not being said, that he's like, all right, man,
I'm
I wanna
taking
see
this to the
nigga.
grave, but he's going down for this.
That's right.
What's he
It has
more
to
mad
be.
about, the bitch or the fucking car? Let's be honest.
think
No, it has not. I don't think he got nothing to do with no bitch.
It's probably more shit Diddy did after that. Diddy and them niggas, they were in the position to blackball niggas and make certain niggas not fuck with you. When before we knew all this shit, him, Birdman, and it was like a few of them niggas that was running this whole shit. So
Okay,
them
you
niggas was
gotta
probably
know.
blackballing them niggas doing a whole bunch of certain shit behind the scenes where the nigga ain't forget that. So he like, fuck the car, fuck Cassie. I remember this other shit you did. Like niggas was probably blocking plays, all type of shit Diddy had. You know what I'm saying? That's a rock Diddy. Era was different. Niggas was all nigga. Even I'm ready to see French Montana and all these niggas. What y'all gotta say? Cause y'all was with this nigga every day. Them niggas been quiet as fuck. Shout out to French. I fuck with you and shit.
No, yeah,
but
we
like,
know
So
French
what
is
were
janky.
you RNC?
I don't know, but nah, but you been around
He's a
Diddy too
victim.
much, nigga.
Is that
Like,
what you? Is that
I
what
ain't saying you a victim, but you
Montana
seen some shit.
Nigga, you was there.
You was turning your eyes.
He was partying for sure.
Oh God, cause look, we was supposed to have an
DJ
interview with
Khaled,
that
I'm
nigga.
looking at you,
This
buddy.
shit came out, the nigga ain't want to do the interview. He like, look, I don't want to
If
answer
that's
no
the case, you
questions.
gotta look at like the big actors and shit.
I'm looking at
There was
fucking
a lot of
DJ
people
Khaled.
in them functions, nigga.
I know Khaled was in there, dog.
It's the
Don't
after
lie.
hour ones though. It's the after hours. You know, they said the after hour ones are not too good, I guess.
Oh, you know, it's got to be past a certain time when it really when it's like past 5 a.m. or whatever. That's when.
Bro, you gotta know if that's probably just the only thing that he got caught for. I guarantee you, nigga, that Diddy did more shit to that nigga, probably more wild shit just like that. That's just the only thing that they was able to connect to that nigga.
Yeah.
He probably blew up more than one car.
He
nigga.
probably
Like,
invited him to the
Nah,
house
Diddy
after
ain't
he
do
blew up
nothing
the
though,
car.
man. If, you know, until they prove it.
Allegedly.
Until he goes down and
Yeah.
until they say guilty, he's still innocent right now.
Allegedly.
Not for the car, bro. He did.
Fuck that car. Who's that bitch ass nigga? You got marked out. You couldn't go get
Allegedly.
your car, nigga.
Allegedly, nigga.
Go get your car back,
Go
partner.
get
Bitch,
your
you can't
car
say
back,
shit.
nigga. That's like nigga, they came in where my bike at. And
Yeah.
just on fire, like.
He burnt his bike down. Let's be honest, bro. Kid Cudi already had no credibility in the community for a long time.
I mean, once
been a
I seen a
buster.
couple pictures that threw me off. I was
Freaky,
like, "What does this
freaky
nigga got on, bro?"
Yeah,
like,
freaky
just
nigga.
like
Wearing
like-
dresses and shit.
Yeah,
Looking
like-
crazy.
I was like, "This
So
nigga
you
look
know
like
he
a
niggas
whole
been- I
did
feel
a
like-
couple tricks for Diddy.
I feel like niggas
yeah,
been
he
tapped
did
out of the
tricks on
Kid
it.
Cudi
He
way,
did a
but
couple
like,
tricks for
I don't know.
Diddy.
I'm not surprised. Like, he is a civilian, so like, I don't know. Niggas wasn't surprised, but what's
I
up with this
wasn't
DJ
surprised at all.
Akademiks shit? Y'all seen how he got swatted?
Speaking of DJ Akademiks, look
I
at
seen
that
it.
fit that Remo
Yeah,
got on.
Shout out the Academy, you know, Academics.
Yeah,
merch.
Scorpions in
Shout
the
out.
chat.
Chat niggas. But shit, so look, Akademiks was on stream. You know, he been streaming the Diddy case like every single day, the last 7-8 days or whatever.
He got swatted?
And he got
Yeah, I
swatted.
seen it
So
this
like,
morning.
nigga, he was on stream and then ended up just like walking away from the computer for a minute. So niggas like, what the fuck happened? So I guess some niggas called. So a fan called and told the police that someone got killed inside Akademiks' crib.
He said he had a sister.
Nah.
He said his sister got killed inside his
She's
crib.
kidnapped downstairs or some
Man,
crazy
what?
ass shit.
Nah, they said she like it's a body. Like niggas, they said somebody died in his house. So literally, like 15 cops showed up, 15 guns pointed
got
at him.
ARs
Shit,
and
ARs
shit.
out.
He was probably like, "Yo, man," he put on a Jamaican voice.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? What's
He didn't say nothing. He was pretty chill.
Then they actually got the footage. We could play it. You want to play the clip?
Oh yeah, blinking his hand. Oh.
It's his phone.
Salute to my police department. It's crazy.
He said that they called him before they went in there. But he didn't know.
Because he was on stream. He didn't answer.
They had to cuff, bro. I don't see why they had to cuff him.
What you mean, nigga?
They said somebody just got killed
body
in
up
his
there,
Body
nigga.
in there.
guys know me a lot, man. Y'all really
DJ
come out here and do
Akademiks, though,
this?
guys.
Oh, it's just Diddy.
We tried it. I got people inside trying it. We're here. We got people behind the scenes, okay?
What kind of shoes my nigga got on though? Those Crocs?
Crocs. My son be wearing them motherfuckers.
The Captain America Crocs?
Oh, they gotta be Captain America. Those shits look crazy.
I never had a pair of them.
Those shits are ass, bro. What the fuck?
never
You
had
know,
a
those
pair
are
of
not tight.
I think Josh got on some Crocs.
Oh, Lee, man. Yo, check it out, man. Yo, today, interesting day. Number one, first of all y'all trolls, please just enjoy the stream. We having a good time. We're the number one media entity in the world. Ain't nothing bigger than the chat. We got 30, 40,000 people watching. For the new people who coming in, man, please, man, stop doing the weird shit, man. Like, yo, I'm a black man in America, man. Don't be calling no goddamn SWAT. What happened today was my police department, they claimed they got a call from a woman who claimed to be my sister. I don't got a sister. Who claimed that somebody got shot at my crib. They hit me up. My phone was off. I'm streaming 8 hours a day. You know me. I'm on the grind. They pulled up about 30 cars. You know what I mean? They had to do what they had to do. Took me out. You know, put me in custody real quick and searched the crib. Obviously, nobody get shot at my crib. Yeah, obviously, nobody get shot at the crib. They cleared the crib real quick. But I just want to tell y'all, man, for everybody who be swatting, like, I got to remember, number one, man, I'm not like them other streamers. I'm like a black dude that live in a white neighborhood. So when y'all call the cops, they might already think something's going on. You know what I mean? When niggas got ARs pointed at you, you never know. The shit go wrong. Obviously, I always comply with the police, but I got dogs. I got, you never know who. Shit, imagine, like, I got family here who might not know what's going on. I don't want nobody to get hurt because if y'all like a little troll and shit, so please just enjoy the stream. We having a good time. Please stop with the weird shit. And other news, obviously I'm good. We're going to be back tomorrow. Love the chat. I did run it up on Kick, on Steak. It's like God. It's like God was like, I know they tried to play with you today. We ran up a little 30 bands. So, you know what I mean? Big W to the chat. Also, lastly, man, really, this is for like my police department. I just want to thank them. I know they be watching me. They keep in contact. You know, they know what's going on with me. I want to thank them for handling this like professionals. I know they were put in a tough position today because some trolls probably, said some shit. They got to respond. I take no personal feelings of it. They have always treated me with the utmost class. They always hold me down. They were super quick, super professional. They handled everything, right. Salute to the captain who came out. I got to shake his hand. Again, everybody know I'm just, I love the cops, number one. I'm about to donate to them at the end of this year. You know what I mean? They hold me down. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know about y'all niggas. I don't got no problem with my police department. They're very fair.
Shook the fuck up. Like that shit was traumatic as fuck.
No, look at his eyes. He like,
he looks genuinely distraught. Like, understandably so.
Or he looked like he been staring at the fucking screen for hours, and then that was just like, damn.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Because he was on screen for like 9 hours straight, and then that just happened. So it was like,
he like, man, I'm ready to go to sleep. I didn't think this was going to happen.
But would he react differently if it was Heniac?
He probably would have came out there. What's going on?
Because Heniac is kind of a demon, dog. Like,
nah, I think when police come in, niggas sober up quick as a motherfucker.
Nigga, hard drive,
and shit. Fuck all that demon shit. Nigga, the police is here.
So over with now.
How do I be the most normal I could be?
And if you just been, been having a whole bunch of shit, like, nigga, recently they had leaked like a video. I think his dog like fucking bit somebody in the neighborhood, and like they got like a body cam footage of the police showing up. So he's been having a whole bunch of altercations recently where the police been showing up to his crib. So I think, I don't know.
They don't want him living over there.
Yeah, he probably, it's almost time for him to move. And they got a fat ass mansion though, like they getting paid off this shit.
Does he throw parties and like do all? I feel like he just streams all.
Yeah, I mean at one point he was throwing parties and shit. Then I think.
But he streams all day. But he's like he's people don't like him. He got aggressive people on the internet who's like probably just drive by and do weird shit.
But his neighbors.
His neighbors have to deal with the people that's just driving by, taking pictures in park, like just doing weird shit. It seems like it's pretty like just like you can get right there.
People probably pulling up type shit.
Yeah. They probably don't want black people in the neighborhood also. And then it's like...
Also, if they go look at him up in the neighborhood and they look at his content and shit, they probably be like, yeah, I don't know.
And you got to understand, he in a neighborhood where he the nigga that's bringing the most attention to the neighborhood.
Sure. And he the only nigga over there.
Yeah, so it's been multiple shit where the police had to come to this nigga crib where it's like, nigga, y'all making it suit. He made it hot for himself, but now he got the fans even making it more hot. So it's probably just a situation where he like, look, man, I don't know. I think you might have to move, bro. Like at this point, like,
well, okay, so swatted, you should for sure move.
Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. But whoever called in that shit is gonna be investigated. They probably gonna get caught up. And swatting is a federal offense and a very serious one. And you can do like
give a fuck about no shit like
motherfuckers
that.
will do time. Yes, they do.
I'm saying, but I'm just saying, like,
hey
man, don't be swatted, man. You might go to jail. Nigga, don't do nothing, then. Are you going to jail, nigga?
No, I think it's been like a pretty good deterrent in certain instances.
No, swatted snitching, nigga. Fuck that.
That's what it is. Snitching,
it's fake
bro.
snitching.
It's fake snitching.
It is fake snitching.
Fake snitching.
So which is damn near worse.
Don't be fake snitching, nigga.
That's close enough, nigga.
Yeah,
you can easily get somebody killed by doing that shit, and then
you're trying to do the real.
That's what happened to Scooter.
Playing with niggas' lives.
Yeah, Scooter got swatted, and then they got scared and ran out and fucking lost his life.
Yeah, literally.
Imagine you swat somebody, they got some shit they're not supposed to have in the house, but they cool with it. They not even doing nothing crazy. They just chilling.
I'm like, damn, that should happen to me. I would have went to jail for like a pile of perks or some shit.
Yeah,
random shit.
Now they searching your crib for some old left field.
My shit for some randoms, I'm finna go down, nigga. What the fuck?
But then, like that's something. You know, the other move that people do is the CPS shit. People like will make a
playing
false
with kids.
CPS.
Out.
Like
that's out. You
but they do that shit.
On somebody, you's a buster. That's
out,
yeah.
No, that's like
that's out. Unless the kid is an actual harm,
right. But I'm saying just randomly, you could like a happy family, but you don't like this celebrity, so I'm this fool's doing some janky shit. Y'all should investigate it. And they have to. That's the thing about CPS. They have to come for any complaint that they get, even if they know. Yeah,
fucking weird.
But I kind of understand because I think it's better to be hyper vigilant. I'm on the side of being hyper vigilant when it comes to protecting children, like off rip. But at the same time, the fact that it can be weaponized is dangerous as fuck. So I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I know we're not pro law enforcement in any capacity, but I think there should be stricter penalties for swatting. Like if you get caught for swatting for real,
get your
like,
ass beat.
There needs to be some worse shit that happens than just like whatever. It needs to be more stringent penalties.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be hard. It just depends. Like, yeah, you should be able to track, but a lot of these niggas probably overseas doing some weird shit, fake phone numbers, all type of shit.
Yeah, VPNs.
So it'd be hard to
even. But like when Ralphie, when you said get your ass beat, to me, shit like that, like okay, if you've done like if you've done a sex crime, castrate the motherfucker. You feel me? Like straight up. I feel like those type of
that's what
they do that type of shit in other countries.
Hell
I say
yeah.
that all the time. If you out here playing with kids and shit like that, they need to cut your dick off.
Type shit.
They let you live.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Cut your shit off. You shouldn't be able to.
That's a great punishment for some shit like that.
Amazing.
No, they just need to start hanging niggas on crosses again.
I mean.
Yeah.
So if you
if you get swatted, pervs.
If you swatting people, you might need to could have an alternative punishment.
All swatters,
all
swatters and pedos need to get crucified.
Africa, you steal, they cut your hands off. Certain shit like that. You tell a lie, they cut your tongue off.
Yeah.
Shit like
you
that.
Steal,
They did it to Jesus.
That nigga Flacco, didn't Flacco say he
all he did was walk on water, nigga?
What that nigga tell us the other day?
Well, Flacco's.
This nigga Flacco said he bulletproof because when he was young, he had a snake. That they put a snake and let the snake bite him, put snake venom in him, and now he's bulletproof. And he believed it too, though.
Bro, tell his ass to come
Whatever
here real quick. I got something for his ass.
How you gonna test it out?
Bulletproof ass, nigga. We gonna find out, nigga.
I don't know what type of
fucking mean, nigga.
Keep making the
voodoo they
videos.
doing in
Let's see
Africa.
if you head tap proof, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
That nigga out his mind, bro.
That nigga showed me a scar, like, no, for real. I'm like, nigga, fuck out of here.
Let's see if he head tap proof, nigga.
African shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's not in the name of Jesus Christ. I'll tell you that. Jesus Christ ain't.
Nigga think he got armor. He think he got Superman bones, nigga.
Hell no. That's like, could you say that's evil?
That's just some. I wouldn't say it's evil, but it's definitely some freaky shit.
So African voodoo.
That's just some smoker shit. He ain't got no voodoo, nothing. His ass gonna get popped and hit the ground, nigga, like a normal human, nigga.
Got bit by a snake.
Josh, what other topics we got?
Put snake in my blood, so I'm bulletproof.
That'd be like, yo, if things like that were real.
We just did it. What's up with Aaron
I'd
the
be
plumber,
talking
man?
hella shit if I was bulletproof. Dude, Aaron the plumber has a lot of supporters because I like made a couple jokes that I thought were funny, like because like it came out that this dude,
you know why?
Said Brandon Brewer
because he'll squabble you right now. You want to squabble? He'll probably squabble you.
No, for sure, we know he'll squabble. But I didn't realize that his supporters would be rocking with him through a fucking paperwork leak. but they are.
Niggas don't care about snitching no more,
what
bro.
actually happened? I haven't like really like seen the whole shit.
Well, so according to that paperwork, which it came from Vlad, right? Like that's where.
I think it did come from Vlad's team.
Yeah, and it came from Vlad's team. It says that a dude named Brandon Brewer, he said that the dude had shot him. So that dude wound up going to prison for a long time and then came home and then wound up violating. And so now he's back in there. So.
And I think it was
in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
And Wack and him was supposed to do an interview, some shit. I think he still Wack up. I mean, not Wack, but Vlad up. And then I think Vlad ended up leaking the shit. And him and Vlad been going having their back and forth.
Shit. Yeah. Well, Vlad spent I guess a few bands on it, which is like, to me,
light.
He
lowballed him. The nigga wasn't trying to pay him. He lowballed him.
But still, like, Aaron the plumber is clearly in the wrong for agreeing to it. Like, and then you don't agree to something, take a flight at a hotel, hop on it, and then not show up because you tell him off rip, I'm not coming. Like, that's bad business on his behalf. There's no matter 100%. How y'all want to characterize it or paint it.
Lowball or not, if you accepted that payment, then that's what you.
Yeah, that's what you agree. If I do that, then I'm doing bad business.
No, so he took the money. It was a robbery or did he pay him back?
He didn't give him no money. He just got him a flight.
I gave some money back before.
He didn't give him no money.
No, I'm not talking about for the flight, for the interview.
Oh yeah, that's valid though. If a nigga like if you don't want to do the interview,
it's like, get the money back. You know what I'm saying?
But if a nigga don't,
I can't make it. I can't do it.
Yeah, but also you gotta understand, if a nigga out in New York and you wasting the time, I got the studio book, got my engineer, and then you just a no show, little shit like that.
Do you think Vlad was being stingy by not offering Aaron the plumber a little bit of a bag, especially because he could kind of.
You didn't offer him anything. I don't know how much you offered him.
So Aaron wanted money, and Vlad said, "No, I can't afford to do that, or I won't." I think he said, "I can't afford."
His content is pretty viral.
I figure, I think that if I was Vlad, and I don't know the intricacies of his finances, obviously, but I probably would have offered him a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely should have offered him some money.
He probably got a gig of just going around and getting money. So it's like, why would I do this?
And that's what I'm saying. Aaron the plumber interview worth?
No, I'm not gonna lie. His search engine is crazy. When you look up his name, he went from being a nigga who pop the balloon to a whole nother.
Paid bands for him, nigga.
I'm telling you.
I feel like this how I feel about the internet. And I mean the interview shit. Like some people they be overdoing it, thinking they worth more than what the fuck they worth though.
No facts.
I done had some niggas tell me, nigga, Young Scooter, RP, that nigga asked for $100,000 for an interview.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Like, nigga, where do you even know?
You about to tell me how you shot the nigga? Somebody
I'm asking everything.
You can ask. If nigga pay you nigga anything, you can ask whatever.
With that being said, some people do have like a dramatic. I don't know what they be thinking, but like some niggas' numbers just do not be reasonable at all. And
that's just crazy.
Also, like nigga, this should be promo. Like not everybody is worthy of getting paid for an interview either. You know what I'm saying?
Also,
like,
Scooter said that.
Some people like you gotta earn your keep. Like nigga, at one point, like nigga. J Mane did so many free interviews to the point where he didn't earn it where now niggas is paying him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sometimes you got to just play ball and like, all right, let me knock out some free ones, build my worth, and then the nigga gonna circle back and might want to pay you if you're doing. But niggas out there, I want 15,000. It's like nigga, we gotta.
No,
you don't even know we can
100K for an
but here's why you said that. First of all, how many Scooter?
If a nigga not a serial
how many Scooter interviews?
You better
be
giving me all
that.
Exactly.
You better tell every murder, nigga.
But that's the thing, though. Scooter don't really do interviews like that. That's his way of saying I don't want to do the interview.
No, 100%.
That's what it is.
But and I'm just using him as an example. But there's so many other niggas I done talked to that be thinking they worth 20 pieces and shit. It's like, bro.
Well, if Kodak Black is charging a fraction of that, and he's way more important than you,
100%.
What makes you think that you deserve that? That's crazy. And I know because I could pull up the stats. My most successful YouTube video ever was the Crip Mac return interview, and that shit got like 500, and that's just on that channel. I'm saying on my Lush World channel because I have battle rap videos with millions of views and all that, blah blah blah. But that video has like 550K views, and it made me like 5 bands on the main release, and then other like clips and made a few bands each too. So you could easily make 10, 15 bands off of Aaron the Plumber interview on Vlad TV right now. So if I was Vlad, I probably would have dropped 5, you feel me, and flew him out. Would have solved this whole thing, and you would have got good content. Now, Vlad obviously knows a lot more than I do about business, particularly his. So he probably, for whatever reason, didn't think
he's not hip to his character.
Maybe not.
I feel like he's not hip to his presence, but he's interested.
Why would Vlad want to recoup $7,500? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
but But I mean, it's because like to
I
me,
feel like he would have got more just by clipping it, bro.
Because he could clip it.
They would have clipped that shit down, bro.
Yeah, that's on the
This
Lush
guy's
Show
a
channel
character,
with 30,000 subs. You
That's
feel
on
me?
the low
Compared to
end.
his.
Just think about the clips.
Yeah,
That's if he gave him a memorable interview.
Bro, he's.
I mean,
that's the.
Every
why you
interview
think
he
he's
do right now
interested?
is viral.
It's Aaron the Plumber
Because
right
he's
now.
a
He gonna do
character,
numbers.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has a
Nah,
presence
he gonna
on
do
the internet.
numbers, and 100% you can make your money back.
It was
You
gonna
got-
do numbers, bro.
And plus, not only that, niggas is clipping that shit for Snapchat,
No cap.
Facebook.
And then you gonna
every
let
clip.
somebody else clip it, like, and then you gotta
so
get the content ID.
You can make your money back on shit, but sometimes
Correct.
I don't know. I don't know what they agreed to, but like if you agreed to that shit, I feel like you should show up.
Yeah, no, for sure. I show up to
Bad
everything.
business. It's bad
He
business.
agreed to
That's
flight
it. He did that.
and room, and then he just didn't go. He said, "Fuck it, we out here." He definitely should have went. But
Now, do you think Vlad was overreacting and leaking the paperwork, or was
yeah, what? Hey,
What
if niggas
paperwork?
snitching, he snitching.
they said that he snitched?
Yeah, he
His
leaked some paperwork
that it
after.
was
Aaron the plumber?
Yeah.
Maybe he wanted to ask him that
that's
at the shit.
That's what it was, and he was like, "I'll tell you about it if you give me 20 bands."
No, and I
Yeah.
don't
Nah,
think he was
didn't know
gonna.
about it.
He started
Vlad,
looking
that
into it
kind of nigga,
afterwards.
Vlad
Is what he
vindictive.
said.
If you do something to Vlad, he gonna pay some money to do some research on you, dig something up. And
So
then
he
nigga,
paid
gonna
the
bleed
money
you.
to get the
Mhm.
dirt, but not the interview.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
some
Vlad
real
definitely
shit, though.
bleed you for
Exactly.
sure.
Yeah.
You don't play with a nigga with too much money that's in the media type of
Yeah,
like
that's what he
space.
gonna do.
Someone that does their research. You don't
That
play
really
with
do
them.
their research.
Yeah.
But it seems like Aaron the plumber. So he's denying that is real. And then his
Nigga,
fan-
not only is he denying that is real, we didn't even get to play the clip yet. Actually,
let's-
play the clip.
let's watch
Listen what this nigga just said. That nigga said some wild
So
shit.
they didn't post it.
This text, man.
No, we seen it.
And Whack 100 has a warrant for his arrest for terroristic threats, and they finna pursue conspiracy to commit murder charges on Brodesky too. So this ain't no surprise. Y'all gonna hear from me first, man. You feel me? They finna be on here. Aaron's a snitch. He's a rat. He's a rat. Man, I guess so, Brodesky. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But you feel me? This was a tough decision for me to make. You feel me? It's definitely, and then how Whack, you really influenced my decision too, man. You know what I'm saying? How bro was trying to, he was going to Northern Cali, you know what I'm saying, trying to turn people against me with some fake paperwork. I swear to God, bro, that
This is it. He already got paperwork. This
So
is
it's just a
this
snitch.
not new. Like
It's just a snitch.
I mean, the paperwork looked legit to me. I know people could
but then he do his
doctor those
time, then he gets
documents.
sentenced to like.
But this is for something
I
completely
don't know
different.
how much time
This
he got, but
wasn't.
this is new.
So the paperwork.
Either way, he said,
the
"I'm
paperwork,
telling
he
on
wasn't
Whack."
a co-defendant.
Nigga, he literally said
Fuck
that.
the fucking
He said
new
that Whack is
paperwork,
gonna get arrested for murder charges or conspiracy to commit murder. Like,
Yeah.
Fuck
I'm like,
the
what
old
the fuck?
paperwork. This is new paperwork
And
right here.
It really tripped me out though, because Whack made posts like and screenshots of their conversations and all this shit, right?
Yeah.
And I go in there and I'm like, free Brandon Brewer, like the Agent Aaron got this fool locked up. My fucking comment, and this never happens, it got like 2 likes and like everyone flaming me in the comments. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? So I look and the whole post is full of comments like on Whack's helmet, like talking shit to Whack. I'm like, what the fuck reality are we living in? How is this a thing? Like, y'all are accepting this guy pushing the, like, what am I missing? Maybe I really am just a square from West LA that don't know no better.
Bro.
Can you explain to me?
Nothing is real on the internet.
can't
They
beat the
put what
internet.
they wanted you to see on those comments.
Where did you leave a comment at? On who
On
posted?
Whack's page, that's why I'm tripping. Like,
I feel like Whack right now is just getting a whole bunch of feedback or backlash anyway, just for the whole Big U shit. So like niggas been on Whack helmets.
So
or
you
is
got
that
him
what it
locked
is?
up. There's your karma. Like,
Yeah, so niggas just want anything bad to happen to Whack right now. Anyway.
bruh. No, so I said,
crazy.
free Brandon Brewer. Da, 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 da. He ain't like this agent Aaron locked bro up. Da, 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 da. I feel like that's like a banger of a comment. I should get on a Whack 100 post. That's like 500 likes.
so would you squabble him on behalf of no justice?
Fuck no, I'm not squabbling Aaron the plumber. What the fuck is you talking about?
I was just making sure. Like,
Hell no.
Earlier you was like on your Jake Demon shit.
Hey,
like
you
you,
know
don't
what?
seem too sure about
Oh
this
no, I'll
one.
fucking, if Aaron the plumber run up, get done up. Period, fool. Like you.
Period, fool.
All right,
That's
now
it.
you
He
seem
can-
like
he
you
can
kind
box
of
this
jump
gleek.
shit right now.
He can box this gleek. I don't want no fade with bro.
Period.
But
Period.
it's not.
Period, fool.
It's
Nigga
not
is
even
a
an
period.
issue with Aaron. I just thought like, damn, like you no bueno. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But apparently, not only did that, then the first response comment said meet Ryder Lush, and that bitch got like 50 likes. You feel me? They on my top.
Hey, Lush even noticing how many likes the fucking hate got. You too deep.
The internet,
you
bro.
got niggas gonna say what they say.
I'm human chat GPT in the flesh,
Nah,
player,
you
domestic
for
whip crack.
sure. I ain't gonna lie.
Sometimes you got to comment and just leave it alone.
Yeah, I did. I argued with like a few people.
No fact. I said what I said.
I'm getting smoked in them
I'm gonna
comments.
argue with everybody with fake pages and all types of shit all
Yeah?
day, and then they
You
go
want
get
that?
in my DM and say, "Bro, like I'm mad. I just wanted you to respond, bro."
They
Like,
do
I didn't
be
know
like
that
that
shit.
No, sometimes
A
you
lot of
gotta
people
go
be
back
like
and
that.
forth with somebody.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
It depends.
Yeah, exactly.
When you're bored.
Ralphie knows.
When you're bored.
Nah,
Only
fact.
when you're bored.
And they had
And that's what I be saying. I be like, you called me at the right time, bitch
Yeah,
ass
I be
nigga.
bored, like,
nah,
yeah,
I'm finna
let's
go
do
back
it,
and
bitch.
forth with you today. Yeah, fact. Niggas be like, you ain't got nothing better to do. Ain't you supposed to be rapping?
Nope.
Nah, bitch ass nigga, today, nigga, I got
get paid
time.
to talk shit, nigga. I'm
No,
finna talk
that's
shit
exactly
again.
what I tell
No,
you.
but you
Bitch,
guys
I
were
get
like,
paid to
you
do
guys
that,
were
nigga.
going back and forth with random trolls and upping like bankroll on them. Like, you can't pull out 100 bands.
No, sometimes I like to go live with to see if the trolls are actually trolls, and they really don't be trolls. Like they be like, "What the fuck? You answered the live?" Like type shit.
They really be
No, for
fans,
sure,
bro.
for sure.
I be saying even
That's
haters
fucked
is
up.
just disgruntled fans, bro.
That's why, you know what? I'll be like, yo, what's wrong? I'll just like,
Yo, are you okay inside?
Like, are you good? Like,
Fact, nigga need a
Everybody
hug.
right at home?
You alright?
You need to talk about it?
Niggas be needing hugs,
Need a
bro.
bent? Want to go on a hike?
Y'all want to get in some of these
Super chats what we got
super
here?
chats, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, Remy don't have more money than Pap on my mama. Fitty Pop from a TE.
Remy
24K.
definitely got more money than
Yeah,
Pap
I don't
is.
see what reality you're living in there. But with the frequency of your super chats, you could probably sway that if you said
that nigga dropping 100 pieces too.
Yeah, he's 200 up so far.
Uh-huh.
He said we already read those. We'll read it again because it's 50. Matter of fact, this paid promotion for the real Central District, Tropic District, Seattle. All y'all know the gorgeous Dre take your bitch type shit. Yeah. Then Los Angeles FPS.
My boy Big
You
Daniel.
already read that one. Big Daniel W. Lush, much love player. Sus and Ralphie, the homies. Lush keep doing solo streams. My boy Will Do, much love. Travis, 20 for TE, 24K. For Hike, I'm a steward. I'm a real one. Man, I'm a real one, man. Don't play me. This is a tax write-off. Like I said, real CD-ish. Central District, Seattle. He
That
hard.
nigga talking about he got a bag.
He's going crazy.
LOL, I support the real suspect. Ralphie, y'all talk for me, real ones. All right, for
That's
sure.
right. That's right.
You're racist. No, I'm just playing. Herb Gotti, $5. Shout out the plug. Long live the ruler. Lush was good. You already know. You know what we on, man. $10 from Sahara Santana. I love when Ralphie on here so bad. Chills or lows. TA24K with another 10. This is my last chat. LOL suspect and Ralphie. Come on, man. Where y'all at? Seattle, bro. You already know.
That's right, Seattle.
I love
Seattle.
Seattle, bro. I done made a lot of money out there. It's just too gloomy. That shit depressing.
What's that shit called? Aurora?
It's too depressing.
What's that?
My boy.
I was there for like 3 months. That shit depressing.
Is that Aurora?
Yeah.
Aurora.
Depressing as fuck.
Seattle's fun every time we
Yeah,
go.
every time we go, it be
I
lit.
be having fun, but once you
Great
spend
food,
too long there,
bad
I was
bitches.
there 90 days, nigga.
Oh,
It's a long time not to
In
see
Seattle?
the sun.
They get high a little younger too.
Yeah.
They be
Oh,
like
yeah,
heavy
yeah.
drugs.
How far
They
Seattle
like
from here?
drugs.
Them in Portland, they be
70
on
hours.
some
The
crazy
North
shit. Yeah.
Do you guys like Asian cuisine, like various Asian cuisines?
I fuck with Thai food.
What are we talking about?
Like Thai food, Japanese food. That's the epicenter right
I'm
there.
more
they got
Seattle,
good water.
Shrimp fried rice with
shrimp
the
pad thai,
new
all
pad
that.
thai.
Yeah, that's
like-
fire. You right there on lock, Seattle. I recommend any type of Asian.
No, it was
cuisine. Or fucking Pacific
where we go.
Islander cuisine, Filipino
The
food,
breakfast spot.
Hawaiian food. There's
In
hella
Portland.
Hawaiians.
That was Portland.
Shouts to all the
Yeah.
Usos.
Oh, that was Portland. That shit was fire.
Yeah, Portland got like crazy hipster food. $10.
This was like some pretty good food.
Bishop Rojas said, bring back Polo Ralph Lauren. Let's start on the Ralph Lauren comeback. We got a ism going on, man. You dig, PPP. Yeah, this is like a shirt that I feel like Draco would have worn in 2013.
No, for sure.
You feel me? Like, that's kind of what it's giving. But I always fuck with the Ralph. I'm a low life. You feel in spirit. I did used to rack it, but shouts to the real low lives out there. Breezo Ballmate with the $5 sharp gonna pull a savage life on Lush. Is that I believe that referring to some deviant acts, and you are correct. In your theory, but that will never happen. Graham Cuts, I fucks with y'all, but please let Suspect fight Sharp because Lush gonna get packed up and wake up smelling like cognac and blood vomit. This is a terrifying thought. bro. Blood vomit, though.
Said, let the homie get the fade, bro.
Blood
Just to go
vomit.
Whoop your feet.
I know,
Oh
I know.
God.
Suspect would be glad to do that, but he been ducking the homie for even longer than it was up with me.
Ever.
Now, Trill, Krill, and Art, everyone in the room, say y'all believe will be at up sharp. I think he meant beat up, but he's, a little bit, intelligence is in a strong suit.
I ain't gonna lie. I think Lush and Sharp are fair fade.
Then look at Lush without laughing.
On my mama.
Y'all
I think Sharp and Lush are
y'all
fair
got
fade.
it, bro. Everything's
For sure.
a fair fade until
That
you
nigga be
see it.
arching
No,
the
but
eyebrows and shit. That's a fair fade.
realistically, let me ask y'all this. I know that I'm not the most physically imposing
You're
figure
not, for sure,
by any
bro.
means. But is he?
No.
He probably
He
gets
smokes
just as high and drunk
cigarettes
as you,
and get
right?
drunk. So I'm saying it's an equal fade.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if this was me talking to like Ace Boy Trey, I can see why they'd be like, "Oh, Lush, you're about to get your fucking ass beat." You feel
How
me?
much
Like,
money would you need for y'all to take the fade? Y'all go big time with it.
Shit, fuck
Lush is ready for free.
I'm a smoker. You feel me? I'll do it for free.
Crash right now.
I'll do it for some fucking bass rock right now.
We need to come up 5,000.
I put in on that to get that fade ready.
Yeah,
what?
But no,
I dropped
We'll
5.
get the
I
venue and
wanted
sell
to be-
tickets.
Oh God, we'll
I
make
want-
it
yeah, I
back
want
too.
a venue,
I got 5 too
tickets.
then.
I want
Shit.
venue, tickets. I want it to be a whole event, and I want to humiliate this fool in front of the fucking world.
That's
because he's so afraid of embarrassing him. Here's the difference between me and Sharp. I don't care if I look cool or not. Like, I know, like, I do a lot of shit that I'm not ashamed of it.
Nigga
Like,
talking about
the
throwing
type
you
of
up,
shit-
bro. Throwing up on you.
A lot of
Which is
things
just
that people
fucking
say.
crazy.
A
You
lot,
gonna
a lot
make
of
sure it
things
hits
that
your
people
lip.
say when they're like, "Oh, Lush, you should be ashamed of yourself." Guess what? I'm not. You feel me? I
That's
act
why
like
I fuck
this.
with you, Lush, because you down to earth, but with yourself.
I'm very realistic about you. Feel me? So, but Sharp, he tries to maintain this cool guy image. He's like, he won't even lift a finger. You feel me? Like
Nigga go to the hair salon, get his eyebrows arched every
You
day.
feel me?
nah.
His,
Oh, mama, nigga
his
gay.
fucking hairline looked like the West Side Connection logo throwing up. Yay, yay. You feel me? Talking about, but
He
that
the
shit-
only black nigga I ever seen that could like do the little white man hair flip shit.
Fuck.
Wait, he's black? I thought bro was white this whole time. I swear to God. Like,
Sharp,
The man
I
Sharp
thought he was
black,
like
man.
maybe
You
part
do a little-
Bengali a little bit. You feel me? Like part Ecuadorian.
My
He
nigga
like,
said white and named the most outlandish white
like
that you
waving
could
his
possibly
hair
be.
out
his
What did
eyebrows.
you just say,
That
nigga?
nigga-
like maybe a little Indian, Sri Lankan. Maybe a little bit.
I think he had black half white, ain't it?
Nigga said he white. I thought you was going like European or something. Niggas went,
So
I
I'll give him
don't
a
know
little more
where
credit.
you
I gave him
went.
a little more credit. I said he might have like a little Indian.
Oh, so he, who just got the N-word pass recently?
Ginger. Yeah, he Ginger. He Irish.
Ginger.
He Irish. No, but like I'm just saying, Sharp cares about what people think and look. So if Sharp beats my ass, which will never happen, I'm fucking Sharp
Oh,
up,
did
I
Sharp
promise.
call me? Oh, no,
But it
Sharp.
really wouldn't matter.
I was hoping it
It
was Sharp.
really wouldn't
Watching the
matter.
screen right now.
But if I whoop Sharp's ass,
You gain points if you do that.
if I whoop Sharp, but he gains nothing.
If he beat your ass,
If
it's
you
almost
beat
expected,
Sharp
but
up,
if
you gain
win,
points.
You
Everybody
get
saw
points.
Suspect knock me out. They think it's a one-hitter quitter. It was a three-hitter quitter in reality.
Fuck.
You feel me? But like, hey.
But
and
see, that's why I fuck with you, because at least you accept that if you win, it's like a buzz. But
Oh,
if he
what?
win, it's like, all right, you don't really get no points.
What?
Sharp definitely can't lose to
You
you.
beat him
or
for
No, he
it's
can't
over.
lose.
Sharp
He
can't
can't.
lose.
But guess what? He will.
That's
the
right.
thing.
That's right.
That's the thing. He
I
will.
gotta see this.
He will.
Man.
And so they call me
Would a
crazy.
Dub
They,
Rock do it, nigga?
they said I was.
I can't picture Sharp even just putting his hands together.
Well, now from a fighting perspective, we know there's no real draw in watching this because we're both fucking pussies, right? So like, no one
Damn.
really wants to watch that.
Are y'all gonna put the gloves on or gonna be bare knuckles?
I'm down for bare nut.
Nah, let's keep it professional. Just do gloves so it can be a little friendlier after.
We ain't gonna be friends.
Nah, if y'all squabbling and then the gloves come off, like,
I don't
fuck
even
these
wanna
gloves,
dap
let's
them
go.
up. Ain't no dap
They get
afterwards.
turned up.
I feel like y'all shit ain't even that serious where y'all can't be friends, though.
Y'all can go gloves.
I don't want to be friends with him. He
No, but
sucks.
I'm just saying, though. After
He
y'all,
sucks.
Y'all
But I'm
don't
just
need
saying,
to
ain't
be.
really no-
Y'all don't need to be friends, but y'all need to just get it out the way.
But
Cause
then-
it's like y'all
but I
just
can
keep
still make fun
y'all
of
just
him.
keep popping it. So
I
it's
can
like
still make fun of him after. Even if I lose, I'm
I want to see this fade.
I'm not gonna stop.
You should.
No matter what.
Fuck him.
I definitely want to see this shit. I ain't gonna hold
But
you.
no, here's the thing. Like from a fight perspective, we know it's gonna look super. But that should be part of the appeal of why you want to see it
That's
too.
gonna be one of the
Like,
funniest slow motion videos ever.
I want
And it
gloves
won't
so
even
it
be
don't get
slow
too
motion.
intense.
No, I'm
So
saying,
nobody
put
can
the
get the
video in
super
slow motion.
best,
Yeah, but even-
but they can really like. Wobble up like
they're gonna be shocked.
One accidental.
Skin Sharp, his biggest advantage of it not being a real street fight because I was finna fucking cut that fool probably. I was finna poke him.
What's he gonna do? What?
Like with my
nigga, Jake Demon. This nigga
trying to get
him. Bro,
hypothetically.
I would have bit his ear off.
Hypothetically, bro.
Yeah, hypothetically, I would have poked his eye.
Yo, all right, hey.
I would have my essay partners. You feel whatever.
One topic. I don't want this to be too long, but what's the fuck going on? Icon and the whole food community and shit. Cause you a part of that shit a little bit.
I mean, he is kind of a part of it.
So check.
Nah, you definitely
I'm not a part of this incident.
I seen Compa. Hey, Compa was a part of it too, though, right?
Yeah, Compa's a part of it.
I just be trolling, man.
No, here's why he said that.
Yeah, so what happened?
So, okay.
All right, so look, the dude from the food community, that episode's the first time he ever showed his face?
Yeah.
Word.
So the dude's, that's a new podcast. It's called All Facts. With Rich Homie Juan from the food community.
That's the dude in the middle? Who's the dude in the middle?
Prime God is the other dude.
Yeah, he was going crazy.
And Copa Raider. Prime God is dope. I known him for a while. He cool. Here's the thing. All right, Copa Raider.
Before you get into all this, I want to say all that shit was gay as fuck.
Yeah.
On my mama, speaking up on what my man's wife did, nigga, hella years ago with another nigga.
I didn't see that part.
First of all, I stand with LA Icon. Let me just put that out there.
Shout out my boy Icon.
I'm team Icon in this incident.
Gay. Oh God, Icon my boy.
I stand with LA
So
Icon.
that's not talking about the nigga wife?
Yeah, bro. What the fuck?
I just seen a clip.
What does Negra
and
business?
I stand with Negra
what
too.
do
That's
Negra
the
business
homegirl.
from 10 years ago got to do with anything right now? That's gay. If you was gonna tell the story, nigga, just be like, he had some, he didn't really like what he didn't really like, bro, for whatever reason. You didn't have to bleed his personal situation or his wife's situation. That shit was gay.
And there was only one leg that they had to stand on, and it got completely shot from under him. And I'll break it all down for you right now. Yeah. So LA Icon used to be on the Food Community podcast. He was the Food Community podcast.
Yeah, he was like the face of that shit.
He wound up at a certain point choosing to step away from the food community.
Because a lot of the content they was posting, he didn't want to stand behind, or niggas was hitting him up like, yo, what's up?
Correct. There are certain things that he wasn't in alignment with, that he wasn't fucking with. But because he's the face of it, they was on his top. Like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? So it became so much, he had to walk away and do his own thing. Plus, Icon was somebody before the food community existed regardless.
Yeah.
So then, he doing his own thing. They launched this podcast. Now, Copa Raider is supposed to be...
Is Copa Raiders on this podcast?
Yes,
yes.
All
right, for sure.
And he's supposed to... Raider's my friend, obviously, but I don't agree with Raider's approach. And I knew Raider don't mean bad, and he's trying to, have a good... He was, just trying to make good content. So when the dude said, Negra used to fuck Baldacci, you feel me, who's a rapper, a known SA rapper from L.A., you feel me, from Florencia, and from... all tatted up if you ain't never seen him before, face tats and all that, you feel me? And he looked like he off them National Geographic cover type shits. Like his whole
I probably seen him, but I don't know.
His shit is blasted, bro. Yeah.
No, I seen him.
Yeah. So that fool. So first they put that on blast, and Raider was like, "Oh shit!" They're all laughing about it.
Who's the first one to say it though?
That shit looked like a fucking
the food community dude.
I think it was him who said it.
That shit looked like a high school girl lunch table, nigga.
Yeah. Now, first of all,
I'm not
putting that on blast.
Talking about who fucking who bitch.
I'm not doing exactly that. That's gay.
Let me go through all the reasons why that's lame. First of all, number one, you don't know if Baldacci had a bitch at that time. You snitching on him, possibly, you feel me, in addition to all that. So you don't have a problem with this guy, but now you're putting his name in some messy shit. This is supposedly some shit, if it is real, I don't even know if it's real or not, from years ago, from before that they was even together. And the reason why they brought it up is because Rich Homie Juan was saying, oh, this fool LA Icon was talking, wouldn't let, any time that I wanted to promote Baldacci or push Baldacci, LA Icon would stop it. And he was hating on his momentum. And then when I heard that, I was like, I'm team Icon all day. But if that's true, that's weak. But then Icon shot that theory out the motherfucking water. How? He posted his reviews that he's done of Baldacci, and he's giving him 7.5, 8.0. He's giving him higher numbers than rappers low key.
So he wasn't hating on him.
No, he was not hating on him at all. So even
and he had the interview with him after nigga got out of jail.
So if
he had the interview with him after nigga got out of jail.
So if it's true or not, Icon wasn't being a hater.
He wasn't blackballing him.
No, he wasn't. There's evidence of him not doing that. Yeah. There's all we have to base on.
But I could get that though. Like he's have a relationship with your wife, nigga. He don't necessarily want him all over his channel, but he's not blackballing him either. Yeah. I understand that too. Like I don't want to be promoting a nigga, but I'm not gonna hold him back, and I'm not gonna. If he do come across the table, I'm still gonna give him a fair rating. I'm still gonna interview him anyways, but he's not just covering him every day. I'm not mad at that.
And Raider, that's your homie. Icon's your boy.
That was gay.
If he did that about me, if that was about Germ or some shit and something like that, like I'll be fucking heated, bro. I'd be like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
now what's the Comp and Icon got a good relationship?
Yeah, they supposedly friends. But that's not how friends act.
That's gay.
You feel me? And I know that Raider is a good dude.
But all right, I didn't see the whole episode.
Didn't mean no harm, but that's wrong.
But so how much did Raider have to say? Was he just in the room while it was being said?
It up, being like, ooh.
Oh yeah. He doing what Raider do.
He was
Yeah.
He was interested in
he's
some
like,
other
oh shit, for real.
Raider been back to the news yet?
He need to.
Yeah, let's bring. We'll bring him back up here.
But that was gay.
But that's fucked up. That's fucked up that he did that.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Straight up. And like,
I only caught like certain clips, but I didn't know his wife got. I thought they were just mad that I just thought that the main dude from the food community was just calling out Icon because he was saying Icon was holding back the brand by not wanting to do certain shit.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was all about the wife and all that.
No,
shit.
but that's what he was saying like before. But he literally brought all this up, and then here's the thing that also pissed me off about fucking Corporator and why I'm fucking on his noggin right now. Because back in the day, we were supposed to. I was gonna get interviewed by the food community. You feel me?
Yeah.
And they had been hit me up. Icon been hit me. Blah blah blah. Slide through.
I got one before you.
That's right. Ralphie got one before me. Ain't that some?
Around.
That's bullshit, fool. I'm supposed to be rocking with y'all. You feel me? But you know, Ralphie, I ain't even mad. That's dope. Y'all did that, but y'all they trying to interview
I'm a what? What do you
like a
mean?
joint out here.
But I thought you was out. What do you mean by that?
You're a joint out. It's like it's not bad.
But you said that you were supposed to get it first. Like it was.
No, I really like. I think if anything, his interview's irrelevant to this conversation.
For sure.
But in reality, that was funny anyway.
And use a.
Like no, because I don't want to glaze too hard, bro. I gotta fight glaze instincts. You right. I gotta fight glaze instincts. I was about to be, oh, you a joint out here. That's great they interviewed you first, Ralphie. Nah, you feel me? Like, nah, y'all was supposed to be interviewing me, but it's my fault. That's why I can't really hate. Because I'm faking like.
So what you mad at Compa for?
Because I'm faking on him because Corporator is like, don't do the interview, fool. Don't do the interview. That's fucked up. Because he don't really fuck with you. You need to. We're doing our shit. And then that fool was over there like a week later, first of all, which was gay as hell. And after telling me not to go, and now you have a fucking podcast on the food community, but you was telling me not to go there before because of whatever specific agenda your cocaine had for you at that moment. A hater? Come on, man. Raider, not the hater.
Damn. Yeah, that's kind of gay.
That's
I just
bump
didn't like
skunk,
how,
player.
Niggas sitting at a table talking about who fucked who on camera and all that. That's gay.
They're better than that.
Niggas
Prime
ain't
God
high
is a better
school
podcast
women.
than
Was that not the first 45 minutes? Of
That's
this
what I was
episode?
saying. I was like,
What?
that's what I was trying to tell. That's why I was like, it's none of my business.
But the thing, the difference with what we doing, hold on. The difference is we not exposing it. We just talking about it.
And they're not our
they
friends.
bringing shit to light.
It's not our friends.
Oh, they're talking about their inner circle.
talking about people they know.
These are people they know.
Yeah.
Nigga, when I come in here, this shit on the screen and I'm paid to talk about it. These
Yeah,
niggas went for
100%.
free to talk about their man.
We not
And the nigga he
leaking.
used to fuck
We
with.
not
What
leaking
the
anybody
fuck?
personal
I
shit.
don't know these niggas.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't know
I
Papoose,
guess
nigga.
there's a big difference.
That's a huge
That's a
difference.
big difference.
That's like
I don't
if a
know Papoose.
nigga.
If I knew Papoose, I'd be sitting right here shutting the fuck up while y'all niggas talked about it.
Like, let's say
'Cause I
if
know
this
him.
happened to Bro Rogan and we're all just like kikiing
that's
and talking
gay,
about
bro.
it.
And we're the one bringing it up. Like
Yeah.
we brought it out. No one knew
That's
about
gay,
it. So
like,
that's
so
that
I was at the bar last night doing karaoke, nigga, and I seen Bro Rogan wife with nigga. That's gay.
Yeah, that's
nigga.
crazy.
Now to
That's
be
gay,
fair,
fool.
to be
Yeah,
fair,
start bringing shit
they're
up.
at it. Like food community and Icon haven't got along for a while, and he probably been holding on to this, wanting to get it off. I understand that, but to involve Negra is super janky, especially because she ain't didn't.
And she has her whole
and she's a
own
public
podcast.
figure.
She do her ass gay, but she got kids.
And
All
guess
that
what? If
kind
we
of
start
That's
talking
indicted
about
TV, right?
if we start talking about
Who
everybody's girl used to fuck back in the day,
all these bitches.
Jesus
fucking-
Christ,
Every
dog,
bitch
like,
hit,
yeah.
bro.
Every bitch
That's
done
how
got
it
hit.
go,
Who gives a-
Tight shit.
Yeah, like so.
Steven, what you think about this shit?
And
I want to see the chat.
And from what they said, because I talked to Icon, from what they said, that show was in like 2008.
Yeah,
but
that's before you
2008.
Oh, that's 20 years ago.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
too long ago.
You can't, damn near can't claim the body. Although
Yeah,
I
that
claim
body
my
over
body.
with.
Who cares?
No one cares.
2008?
That body over with. That's a new body.
I was in 3rd grade. What are we even talking about? What the fuck? What are we even talking about? Come on,
Yeah, that
bro.
body over with.
And then you didn't even have to name drop. You could have said, "Oh, he fucked his bitch."
Yeah, well, no,
like, you could have just left it like
but
that.
fools wouldn't
No, he
know.
should've just said he
And
had
then
some
it's like
personal
you,
shit going on.
but you know.
I mean, you let fools know that.
Right.
That's it.
But that's the thing too is it's damn near. No, it's not damn near. It's straight clout chasey because we all know who she is. She's a public figure too. So it's not just like a random person. Now you're not only involving Icon, but you're involving her too, who's
She got
already
a whole podcast, bro.
Yeah.
She got a whole podcast. It's
Indicted.
viral.
It's actually
do a lot of numbers.
It's actually like one of the dopest podcasts in the city.
bro.
Like the only
Like,
ones
that's
I
how-
watch type shit. Like
And
she
if I'm not
interviews
mistaken, nigga, this all go back to nigga, it's politics, nigga. The nigga who said it, he a non-affiliate. Negra and Icon, they from somewhere.
Right.
Damn, it's politics.
Right.
I don't
Politics.
want in on this conversation.
Politics
Yeah.
on that.
Let me put
You know
my
what
mic
I'm
down,
saying?
man.
Everybody mentioned is from somewhere. Everybody
There's
mentioned is
politics
from
on that.
somewhere.
You know?
I don't know none of these people. I fuck with all the
Hey,
fools.
I don't know anything
Yeah.
about anything,
I
man.
fuck with all
That's
the
why I
fools.
said let's know a little bit more about it. I don't.
Yeah, Lush is definitely.
No, but hey, but you being a food community alumni, you feel me? You're
Shout out to
like,
the whole gang getting him.
he's an
I'm gonna
alumni.
check out their new podcast. I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
Shout
check
out my
all
boy
their
Icon
content.
though,
That
man.
guy's-
I fuck with
but that's
Icon.
the thing. Yeah, shout out Icon. But yeah, shout out Prime God, shout out Juan, and shout out Raider. But that was some bunk scum.
And who the new dude? What's that dude name though?
Nah, you straddling the fence,
owner of
nigga.
it?
No,
Pick
ain't
a
no,
side,
ain't no
nigga.
straddling. I'm on Icon's side.
Is
That's
that the first episode though?
That's the first one. I
or
think
they
it's a new
been doing
podcast,
shit?
bro. I think that might.
Damn, so they cracked
Oh,
off the
so
podcast.
yeah, they cracked
like,
off. Yeah, they was
Hey,
like,
they did what they had to do though. We talking about that shit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
fuck.
No, they playing the internet.
That was his
Yeah.
face reveal.
On my mama, that's
his
that's
face
what we
reveal.
gotta say even more. This nigga ain't never showed his face as far as his food community. The first time he showed his face is to get up there and talk about the nigga wife.
And I don't like
that's
Gay
kinda
as
crazy.
fuck for that, bro.
They was
That's
going
kinda
viral.
crazy.
that was
Hey.
specifically a moment.
And
That
by the
was
way,
the moment.
for everybody wondering what I'm on right now, I'm actually sober. That's why I have so much energy. Like
This
I,
some
I
gas.
need some
Nobody
buzzies.
was wondering, bro.
No, there's like a lot of people asking.
That nigga said nobody was wondering.
There's
Hey,
a
with
lot
that
of-
being
there's a
said,
lot of
look,
people.
it's been another episode of No Jumper News. I think niggas doing a live stream after this music stream.
sir.
Make sure y'all tap in. Y'all like, comment, subscribe if you ain't subscribed.